Hello, 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 hello. There's nobody here yet. That's okay. That's quite all right. A lot of big wigs out there on the streets tonight. A lot of big wigs. A lot of big channels. A lot of big channels um are on right now. A lot of big channels are live. So, hi, Melly Joe, Av. Good night, honey. I love you. Good night. So I don't know if that's family member right there or if Melly Joe just popped in and popped back out. Don't know. That's the one thing that I hate about. I'm just saying hi. That's it. Love you. I love you too, sugar. Go to bed, honey. Go to bed, Shug. Get off this channel. Girl, don't make your mammy block you. Go to bed, Av. Melly, I am well. I'm well. I feel kind of bad, to tell you the truth. Hi, others that are coming in. I feel kind of bad, to tell you the truth, Melly Joe, because I missed a couple of lives I really wanted to get involved in. I wanted to go over and see Tattooed Rebels live that he was doing on Nightbots, and then Angel was live. I think she might be still live right now. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for coming over here. I wanted to make both of those lives, but you guys, I have to tell you, I had such an anxious day. I don't know what happened, but you know how sometimes anxiety just comes out of the blue, like just for no reason, like nothing's going on, nothing's big, and you're just anxious, like really anxious all day. And that's what it's been like. And I do not like coming on here. Hi, warrior. Amanda, you've had that to the last 2 days. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have anxiety and I take medication for it. I just don't take it like every day anymore. But whenever I have a bad time, which isn't, I mean, it's like my doctor once told me. He said I probably would fall over and die if I didn't feel some kind of anxiety because I've lived with it my whole life. So, if I'm anxious or, feel a little bit of it, like I don't take anything. I don't prevent it if that makes more sense. I don't take medicine to prevent it. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have 8. That's my magic number. Woo woo. Um I don't take medicine anymore to prevent it. I just take medicine whenever I feel like I'm losing control of it. Well, I felt like I had lost the game, but I had already scheduled my live, and unless it's an emergency, I don't ever want to come and do my lives. So, and I feel like this is an important live that I really, really want to do, and I really want to talk about because it seems to be a subject that's come up more than I thought it would this early in the game. Uh, so I really wanted to do this live. So I went and I laid down um, for an hour, and I feel so much better after laying down. I don't know what it was. I really don't. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but I I mean, nothing was going on. I don't know why I was feeling anxious, but it was a terrible anxious. So I went and laid down and I missed 2 lives, so I'll hit the replay on that. Um, and the deal is that, for these kind of small channels like this, replay is everything. I mean, a lot of thank you, Amanda. Thank you. I hope you're feeling better as well. Um, replays everything, because there are so many big channels, you guys, so many popular channels out there that are running. And so I don't expect people to be over here all the time, but at the same time, like I was trying to be respectful, and for the most part, I guess there's still a part of me that wants to be respectful of certain people when they're live, not to go live because they are. Um, but I realize at some point, like everybody's just going to overlap. There's only 24 hours in the day, and everybody needs sleep, and everybody lives in even different continents now. So there's going to be that point. But I do have a live scheduled for tomorrow. Um, welcome to those that are coming in. Let me know you're here. Um, and so this one just came up today because maybe this is why I was anxious, just because it came up like 2 or 3 times to me yesterday by different people. And so that's when I was like, no, I'm going to do a live on it and explain some things. So I don't know if that's what it was. I went today and I got my new glasses. So that picture that's on my screen is probably about 6 years old. I was playing Risk with my son and I was losing, and he took that picture. And I've always worn black frame glasses. That's just always been who I was. I like black frame glasses because I'm so fair skinned. So I feel like, I don't know, I just like them. Well, then the last time I got glasses, which was last January or the January before, I decided I'm going to shock everybody and get red frame glasses. And I did. And some people hated them and some people loved them, but I really got used to them and I really, really liked it, you guys. Well, it's time to get new glasses, and so I went with something different again. This time I'm getting there, just have a lot on my mind, and my girls drive me crazy. Oh, all you had to say was my girls are driving me crazy, and will I ever get that? Oof. I thank God even still today that my 2 girls were my oldest children, and then I had 3 boys, because I really do believe once a girl hits a certain age that they're so hard. The mama and the daughter bond is like no other, but they go through um, a really tough period of time before they get to that friendship bond. Thanks, Donna. I liked them too. I'm still going to keep them. I think I'm going to put prescription into them because I'm going to keep them because they're so different for me and my personality. But yeah, I went and picked up my new glasses today. They're different than anything I've ever worn before. They're more colorful. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put on some makeup tomorrow, and maybe I'll take a picture. Maybe I'll take a picture and then put that up. Amanda says, yeah, mine are 18, 16, 13, and 2. Oh, holy hell, you have 4 girls. And that 18, 16, and 13. Oh, gosh, do I ever know those ages. Whew. Y'all, we need to pray for Amanda. She's got 4 girls. Oh, holy hell. Girl, may the force be with you. May the force be with you. Oh, shoot fire, you guys. My phone. I yes. Oh, honey. You know what though? When they hit about, I don't know, my girls were different. My oldest child, when she hit about 21, 22, like we all of a sudden became best friends, and we were just no, she was probably younger. She was probably about 18. And me and her like just started, like we became really close. And then my second one, it was about 21, closer to 22. Um, that and now we're tight. But I'm gonna tell you what, my girls will be the first one to sign to have me put into a nursing home. I'm not kidding you. They're they're gonna have me packed, ready to go drop me off, and be done with it. My girls are the ones that'll. I mean, my boys are the ones that are going to take care of their mama, but my girls and I are tight too. Okay. Oh my God, you guys give Megan a hand. If you only knew who Megan was, she made her own little name on YouTube. Megan, good job, girl. Good job. I always wanted a girl, but I only had TJ, and I'm so grateful because he isn't. You have an amazing son, Donna. You do. You didn't need any more, Donna. You hit it right the first time. That boy is amazing. So I'm going to I just, oh, I stepped on a dog. Did y'all see my new dog video? Oh my God. Because, we had tornado warnings all through Indiana, well, southern Indiana, and all that last night, really bad weather that had come through. And so I was sitting up watching the weather and while running the YouTube streets and finding people digging into stuff I probably shouldn't have been into. Um, and so I was able to take a video of my dogs, how they react to tornado sirens. And it's so damn cute. Oh, get down. Get down. So I'm going to look really quick. Not that it matters, but I just want to see if you guys know some of these names. We still have 8 people in here. That's impressive. Because, hold on, let me get there. Hold on. It's impressive because I didn't expect like my family coming in, my good friends coming in. I mean, that's a big deal to me. But I didn't expect like any of you guys that know these people, right? To that are online right now that are live to actually come into chat because there's so much going on out there. I mean, these are big names that are out there right now. Um, I don't know if you guys know who Queen Bee is. She's really big over in the Krama community. She's on right now. Tattooed Angel is still on. I think Ernie is on. Um, Perplex TC, she's big over in the Krama community too. And I'm actually shocked she's only got 132 people in her chat right now. She usually runs over 300 each chat she does. So that was kind of shocking, but still, JLR, I don't know if you guys know who he is. He was on. I don't know if he's still on. Gray Hughes is big in the crime community. He's on. So there's a lot of big name people right now that are running lives. But you know what? I can't let that deter me from doing my thing and doing my channel. Um, if people want to stay in those channels, then more power to you. Whatever your vibe is, whatever you feel, that's where you should be. But and then I also know that the replay button is a really, really big thing in this community, on YouTube. So I just want to shout out to those that are going to be a part of the replay gang because they don't have to listen, but I appreciate that they do. That's so nice, and they leave me comments. How nice is that? Hi, Miss Barbara. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day, Miss Barbara. I love your lives. You are so nice to everyone and make everyone feel included. I'd rather be. Amanda, girl, come here. Bring that in. I'm gonna give you a hug for that. I'm not always nice. There are people in here that are from my real life. They'll tell you I'm not always a very nice person, but it's never. Oh, thank you, Warrior. Yes, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's not anything that I go looking for. Um, let's just put it this way. If something is started and I don't like it, I'll finish it for him. Um, but yeah, I can be vicious, I can be mean, and uh, I can have a temper, but it's never 'cause I go look for it. But once I'm mad, I'm really, really, really mad. I was on Amanda, God bless you, honey. Thank you so much for that. Rather you shine it. Warrior, y'all are so nice to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw Dolly was on too. He was just one of the ones I forgot to mention. Let me tell you, she's straight up. Yeah, Megan's one of my best friends in real life, you guys. Yeah, she's seen me through some stuff. That's for sure. Yeah, Barbara, we hope you're doing well. Barbara, I have not stopped praying for you. In fact, I saw you in another chat. I don't know when it was. Uh, it wouldn't have been today because I just haven't felt good today. So it must have been Tina's. Did you go over to Tina's last night afterwards, after we were done here? You might have went over to Tina's. Yeah, I like someone who's straight up and honest. Well, then you come to the right place because that's the truth. I am straight up and honest. And you know what? Even on here, I've tried to hold back a little bit of what I would normally say. Um, um, just because I'm trying a different etiquette on here. But yeah, if I get ugly, I get ugly. And I don't like the ugly side of me. I don't like it at all, but we're all human, right? We're all human. We all have our limits. You're 100% honest and tell it straight, but you have always had someone's back. Thank you, Donna. Donna, if you don't mind me saying who you are, I didn't ask Megan if she minded because we don't care if Megan minded, right, Megan? um, I don't think Donna will care. Donna is my sister-in-law. She is the mother to my nephew. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. Absolutely. Absolutely. You keep us updated. You, I hope you're getting lots of rest, Miss Barbara. Yes, I love Tina too and Rose. Yeah, I love Tina and Rose as well. I am her sister-in-law. Yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of big name people, you guys. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to look pretty tomorrow. Now I'm older than that picture, and I've gained some weight since that picture 7 years, 6 years ago, whatever that was. Um, but I'm digging my glasses, so I think I should take a picture at least. Slept all day today. Oh, well, at least you're getting some sleep, and I'm glad about that. So we could keep each other company, Miss Barbara. We can hang out together. Um, I listened to part of my live for the first time. I told you I don't ever go back and replay my lives because I don't like the way that I sound. And I went back and I had listened to something because I had somebody was in my live or on my live. God, it all runs together now, right? And I wanted to hear what they had to say again. And I heard my voice just for a second, so I didn't watch the whole thing. I just went and looked for what I was looking for. And I sound so nasally. I sound like I have a cold. You guys, I don't have a cold, but maybe I need to get different ear or different earplugs, or these are, what do you call them? It's an ear set that's on my head. And they're the really nice kind, my husband got me, and I don't really need all this, but I didn't realize how much you can. I have a soothing sounding voice. Wow. I say that about my husband, Amanda. My husband, his voice is so calming because, like, I'm up and Attacor. Hey, nice to see ya. Thanks for coming over. Thank you guys about my voice. But I don't have a cold, and to me, it sounds like I have a cold, and then I'm sniffling a lot. I'm guessing just because it's always either cold in this house or hot in this house. I don't know what it is. But these earphones, I mean, you can hear everything. Maybe I should get someone that aren't so good and easier to work because half the like he went to bed already. I had to run in there and I was like, why don't these earphones give me any sound? He's like, because you got it on mute. So I'm still learning. Yeah. Mute means that you have no sound, just in case you guys didn't know that. So now we've learned it together today. But anyways, my husband has this, I mean, his voice is so soothing. You know, my husband and I had a long distance relationship for 2 years. I lived in Savannah, Georgia, and he lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so most of our relationship was over the phone. And that was probably the first thing that really attracted to me to him was how soft and smooth his voice was, and it was comforting. And like the other men in my life whose voices were really hard and tough and scary. We're here and hey there, good to see you. Yes. Adacor, I saw you over at Rose's. Hey, did I see something that that Team Rose channel went down? Because I popped in, I saw Tina for a minute before I had to go lay down to control my anxiety. And I thought she said, I thought I saw Team Rose said my channel went, she got locked out of her channel. How did you end up in Indiana together? Well, my sister's husband, so we were all in the military. Well, my sister married someone in the military, and I married someone in the military, and we were traveling around, and she and her husband got out of the military um, years before I divorced my husband, who was in the military, and he's from Indiana. So after I got my divorce, and then I ended long story short, we ended up here because of my brother-in-law. But what's funny is my whole family ended up in Indiana. Like my sister-in-law, Donna, she's from Alabama. She's in Indiana. Her son came here, finished school. Now he's off living out in the big world, gonna making all of his dreams come true with his wife, traveling around and stuff. He came to Indiana. My mama came to Indiana. My mama, I'm gonna tell you what, you guys, my mama was a Southern girl. Never did I imagine that my mama would be in Indiana. My other sister came to Indiana from California. My brother came up here from Alabama, Georgia area. So we all ended up in Indiana. And you know what? No, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really do love Indiana. All my kids are here, and all my kids are grown, but they're all here. I do not like my voice at all. How much you want to bet though, if we all heard each other's voices, you would hate it, but we we would like it. I think only because even my husband told me he doesn't like now he does so much on the computer and does so many webinars and stuff like that. He's gotten used to his voice, but at first it was really tough for him to listen to his voice too. But I bet you your voices are good. I bet you they're nice. I love our sweet Rose. I do too. I do too. Roses, there's something there's something about her. There's something about Rose. Somebody should do a movie, right? Something about Rose. Rose is really special. And I'm not just saying that because mostly everybody here loves Rose. If I didn't like Rose, I would just tell you I don't like her. I don't have a bit of problem. Um, but there's really something special about her. Hi, Mary Jane Doe. Good to see ya. And now you're in Indiana. Yes, Miss Barbara. Yeah. I love Indiana. The reason why I love Indiana is because you get all 4 seasons here. And I was born in Florida. And then But for a year, I moved back to Florida. After I married my now husband, he got a job there and we went there and took all the kids, and they were all like young adults when we went there, besides my baby, who hadn't started school yet, but all of our other kids were young adults. And they absolutely loved it. They loved Florida. I hated it. I hated every second of it because it was I didn't get I have to have leaves. I have to have the smell in the air. And you get all of that here. Like I'm a fall girl completely. Hi, sunshine. Good to see ya. Thanks for coming in. I'm up here from South. No one followed you. Are you glad they didn't follow you? Are you from Indiana too? Are you living in Indiana? Or are you just up here in the North Attica? That's cool. You have everyone close now. Yeah, I've been very, very blessed. Very blessed. All but two of my grandkids live here too. One of our sons lives in St. Louis, and he's not that far away, so we can go. In fact, we're going up there in a week or two to our grandson's spring break, so we could take the grandkids to a hotel and go swimming with them and hang out with them. So yeah, all the kids are kind of right here. Is your husband? No, here's what's funny. His I forgot to mention that, Amanda. His mother moved here. His mother and his brother moved to Indiana. And then his brother migrated back to Oklahoma, but his mom still lives here. Isn't that weird? Yeah, she moved here too. I love Indiana. I do not think I could ever move back to Alabama. Maybe Florida. I do not like my voice. Donna, you have a great voice. You just have a very, very southern voice. Very southern, but you have a great voice. And I'm not telling you, girl, if you had a shitty voice, I'd be telling you got a shitty voice, but you have a great voice. Rose is so special. You're right. Yeah, y'all hit that like. If you're hanging out in the bushes, come and talk to us. We're really, really great people here. Easy to talk to. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. She has so many dimensions. Love her. Yes. 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 I think she missed her calling, you guys. I think she should have been on Broadway. And I'm not just saying that. Rose should have went to Broadway. She's so animated and so sure of herself. And I mean, she may not be, right? We can all put up. I'm not always sure about myself. Most of the time, I'm not sure about myself. And the older I get, they always say the older you get, the more that the wiser you become and things like that. And I believe that's true. I think we all do become wiser the older we become, only because we've lived life, right? Um, but I can't say that I've become more sure of myself. But Rose needs to go to. She's an old Hollywood soul to me. But Hollywood, she's too good for Hollywood. She needs to go to Broadway. I love living in Florida, but I lived on the Gulf up in the Panhandle. Okay, I lived when we went to Florida. The one time we were there for a year, we lived in Tampa Bay, and I was born in Miami. So best season, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Doing good. Not looking forward to the snow coming Friday for 3 days. Ew, yuck. Well, after we had bad weather yesterday, I think our weather, I think it was like I think it was high 60s, low 70s. And after that storm came through last night, I mean, it dropped 20 degrees just like that, and we're freezing again. And I don't mind the snow. I actually love the snow. But there's a time for the snow and the time is gone. So I'm ready for it to be gone. Yeah. Sunshine, do you mind me asking at least what state you're in? My husband was born and raised outside of Indy. I met him when he was vacationing down in South Carolina. Oh, nice. So you ended up moving up here to Indiana at a core? That had to have been a big climate change for you. Big shock. We're here in Victoria, Australia, and having 4 seasons in one day. So you would love it here. Oh, nice. 4 seasons in one day. I would probably, I don't like summer that much, you guys. I know that's probably crazy, but I really don't like the summer that much. Um, so I probably would sleep during the day when it was summertime over in Australia. That's what I would do. I would sleep during the summertime. Hope it's not bad, sunshine. This is weird but special at the same time. That is weird but special at the same. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that everybody came and his mom and oh, it's been special, all right. Donna Ferguson, do you like Indiana? I'm not slamming it. I just miss my family. I wonder if Donna's still in here. Hey, just Becca, you pretty thing. Welcome over here. She has a dramatic flair for sure. Yeah, she does. Rose, we're talking about. It's been in the 40s and that's warm for us going to be in the 20s. Donna must be falling asleep. Anacor, I understand the something. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, hey, Becca. I was at Pensacola Beach, loved it back in the 80s, but now it's become too commercial. Yeah, all of Florida has, hasn't it? Good night. Idaho. I've never been to Idaho. I think I would like to go to Idaho. I think I should go hang out in Idaho whenever I told my husband already. I was like, look, when Brian Koberger goes on trial, like I'm out of here. Going to Idaho. Go hang out. Hey, hey, our lovely Leanie in chat. Good to see you listening. Got pounding migraine. Migraine. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, Lindley, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. We'll try to be real quiet. Try to be real quiet. Planting weeds. Attacore, I understand missing families. All my siblings live in Pensacola. Hey, maybe you guys know each other. It's a small world like that. Our summers are beautiful. I'll bet they are. Idaho has mountains, right? It's a mountainous. See, I'm a mountain girl. I love the mountains. I love the mountains. Almost any mountain range. I love any mountain range. I have been all the way across the middle of the United States. I have been all across the bottom of the United States. I just haven't been across the top of it. Now I've gone up into New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, stuff like that. But I haven't been further than New York, I think. I haven't been further up. Like I'd like to go to Maine sometime. Um, but I really uh, would like to go northwest. That's great. So you know what I mean about the beach. It has changed so much too. I don't like the beach. I don't like it. I grew up at the beach and got it out of my system. I'm about to lay down. I'm exhausted, but I'm here listening. Becca, you have good rest. Sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. Rose is fun and so smart. Yeah, she is. She's lived a lot of life too. Well, Rose has lots of lives. So just Becca, relax. It's nice seeing you here tonight. I like seeing all of my old buds here. That's so nice. I adore Rose for her honesty and rawness. Yeah, she's a tough old broad. Three dot. Well, y'all look a there. Look who made his entrance over here. Three dot Dave. Round of let's welcome him. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you. See, now you've gone even further down on the bratty scale, Dave, because you actually showed up to my live. Thank you for that. Thanks, Adacore. Love good people that go between the three chats. I call it home now. Becca, you're so sweet. It's refreshing just to be able to trust a creator. She brings in a great group. I feel like a celebrity came in, you guys, with Three Dot Dave here. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's kind of a semi-celebrity thing for Dave to show up here. Wow, Dave. Thanks, dude. Angel. Angel, I was just I hate it that I missed yours and Rebels Live. I will go to the replay gang and look at it. I had kind of a little bit of a crappy day and I had to take a nap before I went live. So I ended up missing both of them, but I will be a part of the replay gang. I really did feel bad about that, especially Rebels, because I knew that I was one of the people that asked him if he would do some of those live showing us how to do stuff. So I promise I will go to the replay gang. Lainey is living La Vida Loca, y'all. Where y'all been hanging out? There's so many big names doing lives right now. I know y'all been jumping around. Jump, jump, jump up and get down. Atticor says, just back all right. I have not been frequenting but one or two right now, liking Leanie's channel. Comfortable here. Girl, I'm glad you feel comfortable here. You just take off them shoes, get your fuzzy robe on. Y'all know that's what I'm wearing, right? I'm in my jammies already. I have my robe on because you know you cannot live in Indiana without wearing a robe like a jacket because I do. Okay? I've got 3 robes. Well, I own 2 robes, but my husband's robe is my favorite. And I am always in a robe. It's the only thing that keeps me warm. You put your robe on, your fuzzy slippers, and you come and hang out. I'm so glad you do. Becca, I'm trying to lay down. You know how I do. I'll be chatting for another hour. Does anybody else just wear a robe like in the house all the time? I wear a robe all the time, you guys. Remember to subscribe and hit that thumbs up on your way, and it means you too, Three Dot. Yeah, Three Dot. Actually, Three Dot, you guys, he subscribed to me today. He did. I had to remind him, but he still did it. So thank you for that. I subscribed to Three Dot probably, gosh, it's been, I think, 2 weeks ago. She can be a big goof, but I just love her. See, Three Dot, everybody loves you. Everybody. If you come to Idaho, I'm on the southeast side of Idaho. Would love to have you as. What? Are you serious? That is so nice, sunshine. I appreciate that so much. Don't think I won't take you up on that offer. I'm a good house guest too. I make my bed. I do my dishes. I I never tinkle on the seat. I always shut the shower curtain when I'm done showering because that is a major, major pet peeve of mine. What else do I do? I'm very um cautious, like not overstepping boundaries. Unless you're family, I'm coming in like a hurricane. I'm not gonna lie, if it's my family, I'm coming in like the bratty little sister hurricane. But I know how to behave at other people's houses. Thank you for that. That is so kind. No, I'm serious. When that goes to trial, I told my husband, I said, I don't care. It's because, it's projected, that trial's projected to be 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm not saying you have to host me for 6 to 8 weeks. Just a day is really, really nice. But I told my husband, I was like, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go. Juju, Juju, welcome. Thank you for coming over here. Everyone have a good night. I have to be up 5:30. Love you, Donna. Have a good day at work. Sweet dreams. Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock them doors down. I'm a little behind in chat. I'm going to catch up really quick. You shaking the pineapple. Don't want to know. Actually, I do want to know, kind of. Skipped out of Dolly to. Dave. I almost feel like you need to come up on panel for a minute, Dave. That way I could say I've had Three Dot on my panel. Dave, will you come up even just for a minute? Nobody has ever said I left Dolly. I don't think, oh my God. Not only have I been invited to stay with, and she will host me for a little while when I go to Idaho, but Dave, Three Dot Dave, you guys, left Dolly Vision to come over and hang out with us. What up? I may have the smallest numbers on YouTube, y'all, but I feel like a celebrity over here. Something big's happening. Y'all, something big's happening. We're going to get Three Dot up here right now. Find out what it is it about us over here that Three Dot was like, let's just go see what they're doing over there because that's a big deal. Dave, come on up. Come on up and tell us about that. That's important. That's important. Take that link. Did I do it right? Did I do it right, you guys? Angel, thank you for putting those in chat for me. Thank you, guys. Listen, if you are subbed up to me, if you're subbed up to me, you put your links in my chat. Add to stage, you guys. Let's give it up for Three Dot Dave. Can we hear it for Three Dot Dave?
Hello.
Can we hear
Hello.
it?
Oh,
I
you have
I
flattered
don't,
me so much. I'm so embarrassed.
Dave. I don't even know what to say, Dave.
Oh,
Do you
you're so
mind that I
sweet.
call you
I
Dave?
swear. I yeah, dude.
Can
Yeah,
I call you Dave?
call me
All right.
Dildo Dave or whatever you want to do.
Dildo Dave. Schlong
Dildo
Dave.
Dave. Yeah,
Okay. So
it's
Dave, I
so
got a
cute though.
question
I
for
mean,
you.
what you got? Let's do this.
Okay. You know how I am. I get people up here on this panel as victims, and then I start
I
getting
don't
into it,
know. This is
right?
the first time I've been here.
Oh, Dave, y'all tell Dave what this is about here. I will
What
somehow
are we
trick you
doing
to
here?
get up here on this panel, and then I pick your brain. That's what
Yes, pick it.
happens.
Let's
And
do it.
okay, so we want to know the big question of the night of this live right here. I think
Yes.
Dave
Yes, yes,
is going to
yes.
be, why did Three Dot Dave leave Dolly
Mhm.
Vision and come hang out at Leanie's channel?
Oh, just
And
now?
don't blow smoke up me. Yeah,
No,
don't
not at
blow
all.
smoke. You tell the truth.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you the honest facts of why I cut, right?
I love
It's that
honesty, Dave.
he is, yes, honesty. He did the flood the he has so many people in there. I hate
Uh-huh.
chatting. I love talking, but I hate chatting, right?
Oh,
So I'm like, I'm trying
okay.
to keep up. Yeah, you like when you're talking like in a chat of like 400 people, that's just flying, and it's like so much work. It's effort. We could talk all day. Day and night. I'll
Yeah,
talk you can watch me like for like a 24-hour live. But I mean,
right.
chatting, dude, I get mistakes on my I'll make a somebody's name. No, some people's names, how they spell their shit doesn't really fit.
Uh,
So like
uh,
autocorrect like screws me up, and then I
mm,
go, okay, I'm gonna correct my screw up, and then when I do it again, autocorrect fucks that up too. And it's like, man, it's like it's like so much effort. If I want to correct myself right now, I'm like, go,
right.
sorry, Leany. Is that your name, Leany?
Yeah. eh,
Yeah,
Leaning. And you know,
I
and
can
if
just
you're
say right
like
now,
me
hey
and
man,
you're
I
wearing
fucked up.
glasses, yeah, and if you're like me and you're wearing glasses, sometimes you don't catch it until you've already thrown it out there and screwed up someone's name, and now you've already
Right?
offended them, Dave.
And
That's
just
how it
like
is, Dave.
typing, there's so much offenses that can happen. Like, just you didn't say
Right.
it right.
Everybody's offended, Dave.
They're like, oh,
Everybody's
what did you
offended.
mean? Question marks. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah, yeah.
gotta correct myself.
Dave, I will tell you this, I'm not offended. I'm just not. You know, one time you called me a dick. No, no, you
Did
didn't
I?
call me a dick. No, 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 you didn't. I take that back. I'm sorry. I call myself a dick. Those are my initials. DIC is my initials. I am a dick, and I wear that proudly.
Okay.
Dave, Dave, this is what you said to me. You said,
What did I
at
say?
this point, this is where you said, these quote unquote, you said, at this point is where I say to you, fuck you. And I
Oh
giggled my
shit,
butt
that was
off,
like a
Dave.
year ago.
No, 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 it wasn't a year ago. No,
No.
no, it wasn't. It was just a couple weeks ago. But you know what? I wasn't offended. I giggled my ass off.
What did it?
And
Wait,
it's
hold
and
on.
it's because
I need.
I think I
What
was
live
really
was this
being too
on?
much.
Whose channel was this on?
I I think we were on Tina's. We were either on Tina's or Rose's because pretty much those are the only 2 I go to in
Oh,
this
maybe did I
community.
say go fuck yourself?
Um, yeah, 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 yeah. And so
What was the
I just thought that
conversation
was just
about? Now I
funny.
gotta I want to get to the point here. So what were we talking about?
Dave, I think I was calling you Dick Dave. I think
Uh,
that's what it is because I was trying to understand
oh, okay.
why. I think I was trying to understand, like, I was like, okay, Tashi calls you peen. And so I understood what the word peen meant. And so you were explaining it. And then you wanted to tell me something else like 10 minutes later. And I was like, go ahead, Dick Dave. And you were like, well, this is where I tell you to fuck off or something like that. I just giggled my
Oh,
ass off.
I
I
kind of
thought
remember
I
Tashi
was
calling
just
me.
like,
She hasn't like said that like in a million years. So I mean,
well, it's
I
been a
kind of
while,
remember
Dave.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
it's
a
been a
while.
while. I think you've been MIA for a little while. We were wondering. I've heard your name thrown around a couple times, like, "Where's Dave? Where's Dave?"
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
I
you should
have
get
to
a
be like
T-shirt.
present and and like like punch the clock. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, it's like the worst
Yeah.
thing ever is like to get me obligated. I'm like going no, 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 no. I'll like take off for 2 weeks before I get obligated on shit.
Here's what I think, Dave. I think you should sell T-shirts. I think your T-shirts I think they will sell. Now, I think you just need to put 3 dots on them and it say, "Where's Dave?" And I think all
I
of
don't
us will buy
know.
them.
I hate that. I
I
hate that whole like
listen, if you're not
concept.
gonna if you're If you're not gonna trademark it, I'm gonna trademark it and become rich,
Do
and then
it.
you're gonna be all kind of
Do it.
shitty.
Do it. Do it.
I should do it.
I'll promote it.
I should
I'll
do it.
promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. I'll be like,
Where's
dude,
Dave?
hey, you want to get my shirt? Go over here.
How
Just,
do I do
I
this?
don't
I
know,
want to
man.
make you a little I want to make you a little banner thing. Let me take this off just really quick because under your name where it should be saying Dave, I think you should put where's Dave?
Well, you
Like
seem hella
mine says
cute.
Leanie.
I'm a great promoter when it comes to like, things that I like. So, I mean, you seem
Like
sweet
what,
to
Dave?
me.
What are you promoting?
You, if you want.
I can be I am sweet. Yeah, but I can be mean. Listen, Dave, if I'm
Oh,
not, this is what
but
I
I haven't
tell
watched your
people.
channel, so I
This
haven't seen your videos. You could be a total dickhead. I don't know.
no, yeah, no, I don't think I've been nobody has pushed me. You know what I mean? Like to that point, where
Good.
anybody has seen that. And I really hope they don't. You know, Dave, I don't want to
Well,
I
usually
don't want to
when people
I
don't
don't want
push you, either they're scared of you, or they just like you're like me. I think it's hard for people to like prod me too much because
mm,
I might like look at them. I think that's the problem
mhm,
is that they might actually like
yeah.
there. I think that the fear is probably that I might actually like take a take on them. So I feel like they
Hey,
kind
can
of
I
let
just
me
say
leave me
something
alone.
really give me just a second here, Dave. You guys, I've got Dave on this panel, and you guys know how I am with panels. Like I totally get into who I'm talking to. So uh
Yeah,
a lot
are
of
we
y'all
gonna be
have
live for a
riches in
minute?
there.
I'm gonna put you on my TV so I can watch chat. We could like talk to
Oh,
chat.
put me on my put I'm gonna be you guys, I'm gonna be on TV. What? This I'm becoming famous by the minute here. Oh my gosh. But no, I just want to say
You're
hi to
so
those
cute.
that came in. Um, I want to say hi to those that came in and welcome. Pull up a chair, put your comfies on, put your robe on, get you nice and warm, and um, and thank you for coming in. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. I got to pimp my channel. Hold on just a minute. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. I
Pimp it,
appreciate it.
baby.
Those of you that are those of you that are subscribed to me, if you are subscribed to me, put your links in chat as well. I don't mind that. My only thing is if you're, etiquette. We do leany etiquette here, and the leany etiquette is, subscribe to me, then put your link in the channel. We're good. Um, and then those that went to bed, I hope you have sweet dreams, and some of you have a headache and all that other stuff. I hope you're feeling better. And the rest of you that are just hanging out listening to me and Three Dot here, we have a celebrity on screen. Oh, Three Dot. I asked him today, like, can you sub up to me? And he immediately went and subbed up to me. And lo and behold, I want you guys to know that are coming in late. He left Dolly Vision to come and hang out over here, you guys. All right. It's a big deal. But I think a lot of the let's be honest, Dave, most of these people did leave, uh, a bigger chat to come over and hang out with me. And I'm so appreciative. I love it so much. So thank you for that. Dave, can I ask you some questions about yourself?
Yes, go for it. I just got you.
All right.
So you got like 215
Okay.
subs. Let's drive those
Yeah.
subs. So I mean, it's
Let's
not it's easy to do that. I don't know. Some people have like 100,000 subs, like they've subbed to that many. We can do that ourselves. So maybe you're
mhm.
like, well, I want to keep it at 14. Let's go 15. Sum up.
Yeah. No, I always said if I ever got 1,000 subs, Dave, I've only been had my own channel for right at a month now. Okay. So the fact that I have
Wow,
200
good for
people that
you.
actually thank you. So the fact that 200 people actually like what I have to say is freaking amazing to me. It's amazing to
That
me.
is amazing.
Um, and I'm so grateful. I really am grateful. Um, but I want to get back and talk to you about Dave. I like the name Dave. Dave
Yes.
is a cool,
Dig deep.
easy name. Dig deep, yeah. All right, Dave. So, who are you? What are you about? What do you do on these streets? Do you just go? Dave was like, I ain't freaking answering. Did y'all see what happened there? Dave was like, I'm out. Bitch is going to ask me questions. So while we wait to see if Dave is going to come back, I want to look at the chat just a little bit. But yeah, I would really like to get in with Dave and find out what Dave is about. Um, everybody knows Dave, right? Everybody. I've heard a lot about Dave, so everybody knows him. So maybe he'll come back. Tashi, hi Tashi. Thanks for coming in here, love bug. Who else did I miss? Guys, thank you for welcoming people in. Thank you so much. The ones of you that have a wrench, we went over the wrench thing, People are coming in here just to be mean to people. Don't let them be mean to people. Time them out. Time them out. If they're doxing anybody, time those people out. If they're talking about kids in any way, shape, or form, time them out. We're not having all of that here. Um, yeah. So you guys think that Dave dipped? Oh God, I'm croak. I'm cracking myself up. Dave, you dipped on me because I wanted to ask you some questions. Listen, these people here, they'll tell you, Dave, that I, any question you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer. You don't. So you need another link. Let me try to do that. All right, Dave, come on back because this is important now. He bumped the leave button, y'all. He bumped the leave. Hey, Brittany Blue Eyes YouTube. Hi. Hi there. Hippie Grandma is here, you guys. Miss Lulu's here. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Dave, take the link. All right, guys, he's back. He's back. He's back. Welcome back, Dave. Dave, welcome back. Oh, I muted Dave. You're muted, Dave. Dave, I didn't mute you. You got muted on your side. Unmute your mic, Dave.
God damn it. 3 dot
All right.
motherfucking Dave, bitch. That's what I'm saying.
What did you do, Dave? You heard one question and you were like, nah, I'm out.
Dude, I don't know these buttons, man. Like if you like swipe your thumb on that little corner, leave. Like, well, yeah, that's what happened. So
Okay,
you were
so
asking me, you're like, let's talk about you.
yeah, let's talk about you because that's what I
Yes, talk
like.
about me.
I really do talk about me. Yeah, God
Oh
rest
yeah,
him. God
my
rest
dick.
him. Toby Keith, I love him. Um, listen, Dave, what do you do out
Yes.
here on the YouTube streets? Are you here to just spread some joy? Because this is,
Yes.
can I tell you something, Dave? This is what I see. What I see is I see somebody who is going around and just being goofy and funny and making people laugh and not take it so seriously. That's what I have seen in 3 Dave so far. Am I hitting this on the head at all?
You are, and I feel like I've, that's my goal, and you have like zoned in on it, and I appreciate you seeing it.
I dig it. I do. You know what? We can all sit around and badmouth each other, right? We can all sit
Yep.
around. I hate this person. I don't like that person.
Yep.
This person.
I hate
Show
you.
receipts. How funny are receipts, Dave? I got receipts.
Uh,
Okay.
I was watching.
Congratulations.
I saw it like I was in Team Roses, right? And
Uh-huh.
someone was in there. What's her name? That I was like on this journey, and I saw Mama T, right? So I was like on this
Uh-huh.
journey, and I saw this like thing in my feed. I was like going, Mama T. I've seen her in chats, and so I was like,
Uh-huh.
and I heard Rose earlier talking shit to her, right, in her chat. I was like, I didn't quite understand what she was saying to her,
Right.
directly, but I saw her; she was in my feed, and I was like, well, I'll
Uh-huh.
check it out. And it's like I was in the Mean Girls, and Nicolina, she booted me, and now I'm pissed at her, kind of thing. And it's like,
Mhm.
a bunch of doxing this, doxing that, and like now I'm not like cool with her. I don't know, weird shit, you know. So I was like
Yeah,
the first time
weird.
in her chat, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Keep going. You're doing good.
Yeah, I thought it was odd and also intriguing, and I was like trying to like dig deeper, and it seemed like I couldn't get like a footing in like communicating with the creator, for a while. And so
Uh-huh.
I like, was like, well, I'll try again. I'll try again. I'll try again. And it's like the remedy. I wanted to like, if you're in this group, how long ago did you get in there? 2 months ago. It's like, I don't know, kind of just an odd conversation. Just thought I'd just bring it up as a weird subject. Because I really don't dig, the whole doxing thing. I don't dig I mean,
Yeah, no.
not like a little bit. I mean, like a lot bit. I want to know
Yeah.
how you actually like kill it, like get out the exterminator and just nuke it.
Yeah, I'm not into it either. In fact, I set up this live tonight a little bit to talk about the whole doxing things and stuff like that and why I don't show my face and all, but I feel like right now this is kind of interesting. Like when am I ever going to have a chance to get 3 Dot Dave up on my panel and grill him? Like I just want to I
Yeah,
want to interview. I didn't even have to ask about this, right? I just opened it up. 3
yeah,
3 Dot
it's so
Dave
cool.
shows up and
We're
I'm
gonna
just
chat.
like,
You're like,
"Oh,
hey, I
I'm
subbed you up. Have you subbed me up,
yeah.
or are you gonna sub me? Dude, I literally like clicked on your name in chat and went boom, hit the
Yeah.
sub, and then
I
came back said I
appreciate
did
that.
it. Yeah, we all should do it.
When
You
I
seem like
sub
a good person.
yeah, we well, thank you so much, Dave.
Hi,
I
Tashi.
saw you over
Tashi's a good person
I
too.
saw you. Tasha's a sweet do you understand
So is
how much of a
Joe and Blue Eyes.
sweetheart
Man, this whole
Tashi
chat
is?
looks like people.
Yeah,
This,
I
yeah, this is all
I'm
my
these are
friends.
becoming my people. Well, they're my people now too, Dave. Okay, you have to share. That's the way it's going down here. We
Right
have to
on.
share.
I
All
love
right, so
sharing.
Dave,
Sharing is caring.
it is Karen. Dave, let me get back to you, okay? So I'm watching Dave. Dave's going around and he's spreading a little bit of joy, sprinkling a little joy. Maybe puts a little bit of salt somewhere just to get people laughing and joking. And sometimes
Dildos.
you're the yeah, and sometimes you're the brunt of the joke and you don't mind being the brunt of the joke. Do you know how nice that is? Because Dave, if you make yourself the brunt of the joke, then you take it off of people who maybe can't handle
Self
it. Do you see
deprecation.
what I'm saying? And sometimes that's a nice thing to do because these names that are in these chats, some of them that come in there and that are sitting around in there, they can't handle their psyche can't handle it, their nerves can't handle it. So they come to YouTube just to sit there, and sometimes they get picked on for no reason. So that's why I like 3 Dot Dave who comes in there and starts making fun of himself because you may take that burden off of somebody else. And I think that's admirable. You've
I
probably
do
never been
tend
called
to,
admirable.
take these, I change subjects really quick. So, I mean, I like that about myself because you can see like a trend in a live where you're like, going, man, this is really depressing, or, it's going the
Uh-huh.
bad way. I'll come in and just be like, oh, hey, what's up? What the hell?
Yeah.
Change it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Change that vibe. Yeah. So
And
I just want to commend you
I
on that
hate
because
bullying. My history in life, I did have a little bit of bullying
oh,
going
tell
on
me
in my
about that.
life.
All right. All right.
Oh,
Let's
I
start
don't
right there.
know. It was
Listen,
my
you don't have to
dad.
give
My
me
dad was
names,
very
places, or
abusive, very
wow.
abusive. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a fact, and I've said it on Team Rose a few times. Yeah, just I don't know why someone like digs kicking a dog. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Mm,
it's
mhm,
so rude and mean and cruel, and
mhm.
I don't resonate with. That's where when I perceive YouTube, when I see that kind of bullying going on, I'll stand between any. I'll stand before that. I'll get kicked before I let anyone else get kicked. You get me?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So let me ask you this. So you brought it up, which I was going to bring it up anyways because that's what I do. But so you lived with some DV when you were younger at the hands of somebody who should have loved you, like I'm not saying, unfortunately, abusers sometimes think that is love, right? I mean, my dad was in the military. He thought
No
he'll
fucking
tell you to
way.
this day he's in
He
his
wasn't
80s.
thinking love.
We sure had a. So that's what I want to ask you. Did he think that was in love, or that he was disciplining in love, or did he just know he was a bully?
Yeah, bully. Well, I kind
Yeah.
of, in hindsight, after he is gone, yeah, he was brought up by a precancerous person. His mother was like, in cancer in his like teens, and
Mm,
his father, it's a weird, dynamic. Every family is a wind chime. So it's like,
yeah.
when, yeah. So, I mean, he was a naval officer and was like gone for like 10 months out of the year and only come home for 2 months. And she was
Mm,
like precancerous
mhm,
and getting cancer. I just, when I really reflect on what someone, when your body is killing yourself, prior
mhm,
to like you, this is like, back in the day. So really, she didn't even know. But I mean, can you imagine like you're being like just eaten alive? And I guess that would
mhm,
really change how you, you know, treat disruption, or like if you see your kids doing something weird. I mean, she like the stories that my dad told was like destroying the TV, like being insane type shit.
mhm,
So
mhm.
I figure that that's kind of the abuse that he kind of just like. I mean, I named my middle son, my son's middle name Freeman, because of the abuse that I went through, and I wanted it to end. You know,
Okay, so the name Freeman isn't after anybody. It's actually Freeman. Is that what you're talking
exactly.
about?
Yeah.
Wow, that is really cool. I'm digging that. So was now I'm gonna jump back again. Was your mom in the house, in the home, or were you raised by your father?
No, my mom is my savior. She's still alive, and a phenomenal, amazing person. And I wish
Uh,
everyone could have a mom like I had. So I mean, really, she was the balance.
wow, wow. So since your father's, I take it that your father's passed. Am I correct in that? Oh, Dave, listen, you can't hit the mute button. I see you over there.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's
Yeah, I
okay.
got you. So yeah, no, he got electrocuted on the job.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
So he
it
he
was.
that's terrible. I'm sorry. Um, so has he passed? Yes. Dave, stop
Yeah, he's
muting
gone.
yourself.
He's
Like,
gone. No, I'm
so
muting.
so
You mute. I tend to do
okay,
that.
didn't understand that
I
because
tend to, in lives, I
you
kind of like,
roboted me.
I have my take and then hit the mute.
Okay, no, that's good because I try to do that too. But I need to ask you questions, Dave, so I need you to, focus, Barbie. You got this? I'm just messing with you
Whoa!
kind of.
Okay, we're getting hot now. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
I'm
So
not gonna mute for
I'm
this.
really curious. I'm really curious about this, Dave. So dad's passed,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Have you, since his passing, have you been able to come to terms with the abuse, or have you not? And hold on, hear me out. So
Wait, but I can.
if you
Yeah.
have if you have been able to come, or you're working this out in your mind, right? Um, did that start before his passing, or did it take him passing for you to start, to analyze it, to structure it, to make it, to face it? Did it take his passing for you to do that, or are you still doing that? Because I kind of hear you making excuses for him by talking about his mother. So that tells me you have found some kind of compassion for him that wasn't there once upon a time. Am I
That's
correct?
true. Yeah, you're right. You're a factual.
So at what point were you able to sit back and go, my dad had a really crappy life, you know? Did it excuse what happened? Did it excuse what he did to me? Did it change who I am forever? When did that happen for you?
Hmm, that's a good question.
Or are you
Uh,
still, or is it something that you think you're gonna have to
well, I think
do the
we
rest of your
all.
life? Like,
I honestly think we all carry. I don't think you're ever gonna like totally erase. It's never gonna be erased. So the reason why I
mhm,
do really stick up for everyone, whenever I see like injustice or someone getting bullied, I do. I kind of fall back into like my own experiences and going, I'm going to protect, you know, abused people. I'm just like, that's my thing. So, I mean, I do definitely, if you're a trollish type person that wants to just rag on, people, I definitely, you don't want me on their side.
right. Wow. So do you think you would be this 3 dot Dave if none of that had happened to you? Do you have enough
No,
of your
no,
mom in
in no
you?
way, shape, or form would I be who I am if it wasn't for the abuse. That's why, I am totally 100%. I don't think that anyone should ever think I want to be a different person. You are who you are because of the experiences that you had, and then it in some way, shape, or form is going to help. I think that when you learn from your experiences that we're all either teachers or students, and I think that we can I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm saying, but I mean we can do good. Yeah, I think that good is the best way to go, and we should all try to aspire to be the best people that we can be and make the most positive things. And I feel like YouTube for me has helped me grow in a way because I see people out
Wow.
there, in a microcosm way where I can like do good. You know, I feel like everyone should try and
Wow.
be good.
Wow. So this is also what Dave, I never intended for my channel to turn into this, but um I was going to come on here and do my true crime because that's what I've lived for the last 2 years, and I'm really into it. I dig it, and then I came on here, and then my normal mama, I call it my mama self, like I'm always trying to figure people out and what are they about? What makes them tick? What makes them do that? And there's so many people on here that are so diverse and interesting, like to me, you know what I mean? And
Yes,
so it's opened up this portal for me to like um satisfy that need, and it's a need for me to understand people. Do you know what I mean? Like understand. Do you ever drive down the road and and look look at people's houses and you kind of see in their windows and wonder, hmm, what's it like living there? What do those people do all day? That's the way my brain thinks. I love going on road trips. I'll drive past the house, especially at nighttime is when it really hits me, and I'm just like, "What's going on in there? Are they okay? Are those kids happy?" Or, I just think like that, you know? And so here, this whole YouTube thing, that's what I see are these different houses and these people living in them. You guys are living your lives, and I wanna know. Like, I wanna know. But what came to mind when you were telling me about that, excuse me, I'm gonna cough really quick, is what came to mind is you are definitely, I can hear it. I hear it happening. You're figuring this stuff out. You've found compassion for your dad who may or may not have deserved it, you are definitely the definition of being a product of your environment, but not prisoner to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I totally
There's
know what you mean.
there's a yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of we're all
Yeah, it's
products of our environment,
transformation,
every one of us.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yes,
slave
but you don't
to
have to be prisoner.
what my
Yes.
experience. Yeah, I'm not a slave to my experience.
I think it's fair to say, Dave, that you turned it ba something really ugly into something beautiful, and here's why I think that, because you told me the name of your son, it affected you so much to be different than how you were raised, to raise your children differently, that you gave them a name that reflected that. And
Yeah, it
that
was
is so
important. It
admirable and
was
so
important.
deep. So, are your kids old enough to understand? And if not, do you think you'll ever talk to them about it?
Yeah, my son's, he knows what the whole story. So I mean, he's like, I brought him up hella bright, so he's really smart and freaking like, I'm so proud, you know, to be a parent.
Wow. So, do you think with you, so I'm taking it your son is grown, or if not almost grown. So, do you
He's
think you
grown.
broke the cycle? Did you break the generational
Yes, for
curse,
sure I
Dave?
did. Yes, thank you. You're exactly right. Yes, he is his middle
Mm,
name,
mm.
that is him. No way, shape,
Wow,
or form will
that's a
that
lot
guy
to say.
ever like kick a dog.
Wow, and that's a lot to be proud of. You had to have done a lot of work on yourself. You probably
Not
didn't
not
realize you were doing work on yourself. No, Dave,
yeah,
here's the deal. You had a
okay.
choice. You were raised by an abusive father. You had a choice, just like every one of us. You could have gone down that same road. You were treated this way. It's the only way you know how to raise a son, so you're going to raise your son that way. But instead, you made a conscious choice. This is wrong. My child will never feel like this. It ends right here with me, and I'm going to be a completely different father. How does that feel?
It feels good, Leanie. Thank you. I really appreciate it because it really, sometimes you need an affirmation, you know, in your life. And you kind of gave that to me. Thank you.
But that's who you are, though. I didn't do that for you. That's who you are. When you look at your son, I mean, the name just kills me. It just gets me. I don't think I'll ever forget it. Listen, I've been able to talk to 3 or 4, 5 different people so far, and every one of them I've taken something from them. And every one of it's weird. Every one of the people that I feel like God has given me to talk to, um, I've had something in common with them. And maybe one day I'll
So let's
tell
turn
my
the
story. I just
tables.
tell little bits and
Were
pieces
you
of it right now.
abused?
Oh, no.
No? You had a great
Dave, we don't
childhood?
do that. We're
Oh, you don't want to turn it on
Dave,
you?
I'm gonna Dave, Dave, not yet. Dave,
Three
I'll
down
come over to your
motherfucking
channel and do
day,
that. I'm not
bitch.
gonna.
Hit the like,
Here's the
subscribe.
deal, Dave.
If you don't hit the
Here,
like, you suck.
thanks. You suck. Dave, you've been a pleasure to work with. Are you married? Is Dave married? What do y'all think? Is he married? Wonder if Dave's married. Dave could be married. He sounds like a kind of nice guy. I mean,
Kinda.
that's my way of joking, Dave. Are you married, Dave? Dave, quit muting me. Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, Joe answered. Okay, so you're divorced. All right, I got that. All right. So, can you guys just answer me in chat if Dave is like? So, I want to know how Dave got 3 Dave for his handle
Do
on
I
there.
sound
What does
blonde?
3 Dave mean? Are you gonna make a blonde joke to a blonde girl?
No, Team Rose is like, I don't know. I was like, "Kid, I'm blonde," and she's like, "No, you're not blonde. Does he sound blonde? How do you sound blonde?"
I don't I don't know. I don't know. You know, I've had a lot of people ask me, "Do blondes have more fun?" I'm like, "How the hell do I know that?
Fucking
I've
A,
never
they
been
do.
brunette. What do I have to compare what do I have to compare this to? Can you please tell me?" But anyways, Dave, so you're divorced. How did you come up with 3 dot Dave, or is that like a
I'm
really
not
personal thing?
divorced. Who said that?
Oh, Joe said it. But she might have been talking about something else because I'm not reading chat,
Joe's
but I'm
fucking
kind of reading
around.
chat. Sorry. Oh, I like
I don't
Joe.
believe in marriage.
I like Joe a lot. Joe and I are going to have a really good discussion tomorrow night for sure. You don't believe in marriage. Help me understand that.
Not at all. I believe that's a construct. It's not nature. I'm more of a naturalist.
Oh, okay.
You know, I like harems.
Keep going. I'm digging it. Harems. Okay. Now, are we being serious, Dave?
Never.
Yo, Dave. Okay. Let's really talk about it. Do you believe in marriage?
No, I do not. I believe it's
So you've
I don't
never been
know.
married?
No, I've never been married.
Okay, so you're not just a jaded person because jaded
No,
people
not
saying they
jaded.
don't
I
believe
just
in
don't.
marriage when they've got
I'm not
okay.
like into signing a contract.
Oh, so it's not so much about the union. It's about being contractually bonded to someone
Facts.
where like Eddie Murphy says she's going to take half your shit,
Facts.
right? Yeah. Do you like Eddie Murphy, Dave? Are
I
you
thought he
old
was
enough to know
funny.
about
You
Eddie
know, like
Murphy?
yeah, I thought he was funny.
I
But
love
then
me
you
some
hear
Eddie
like
Murphy
he like
back in the day. I really did.
huh?
I said I loved me some Eddie Murphy back in the day.
Yeah,
Thought he
he's
was
cool
hysterical. Yeah. So, do you, but it, I mean, you're okay. Like if your son wanted to get married, you're okay with that,
for
right?
sure. Yeah, dude, I believe
Okay.
that everyone
So
should
you
be able
just,
to do what they want. You know, I could care less what everyone wants to do. You could be whatever you want to be. You know, to be or not to be. I'm down with that.
you-
Just not for me.
oh, that, just not for you. What happens? What is what is
Tosh,
the
you what are you laughing at?
perfect woman for what is the perfect who is the perfect woman for 3 dot Dave? She has to be
Wow, that's a great
compassionate.
question. That's a great question.
Let
The
me
perfect
let me see if
woman.
I could get some of this,
It's the
and I'm
weirdest
not going to
thing.
talk about looks.
Okay.
Tell me.
Wait, hold on. I thought you were like elaborate. Give me
Oh well,
something
I would
to
love to
give me something to
elaborate.
go on.
Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the looks because everybody looks the same in the dark. Here's the deal, though. I think the perfect person for 3 dot Dave, and what I've heard so far, is she's got to be compassionate. She has got to be willing to help somebody, not to the point of being taken advantage of, but she's got to be willing to help somebody. I think she has got to be funny and keep you laughing. Some kind of I Dave, I'm taking you for somebody
So
who eats very healthy. Am I true?
I
Is
think
that
that
right?
I think can I answer like the question? I'm gonna say
Yeah, I would love
it's
to do that.
basically me, with tits and a pussy.
Oh, so I think that's 3 dot Dave talking. I don't think that is
No,
whoever the
it's true.
person is that
I
created
actually
dot
would
Dave.
love to like hang out with myself.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think I'm awesome, and so I kind of like if I had a female version of myself, we'd probably get along hella good.
Uh,
That's how it. That's honest.
oh, Dave, I think you're not going to find a woman that, and you probably don't even want a woman to live with you, but you're probably not going to find her. So what you're telling me is you want a
So I
Mrs.
can't find
Now,
me in a
Mrs.
female
Right.
version.
I don't think so, Dave. I don't think it's going to happen, love bug. But I
Are you
think what
saying
you
that
can
I'm
find,
I'm so
you're not.
unique that there is not a female version of myself?
No, I won't say that because I don't. I don't believe in soulmates. But I do believe we are compatible with millions and millions of
Wow.
people. I mean, there's millions of people in the world, but I don't believe in soulmates. But what I'm saying is, uh, I forget what I'm saying because you threw me off big time. I mean, I was totally like digging deep into three
Ad, of
dot
course,
Dave
says
here,
I
and
haven't
then you
seen
threw me
one
off.
of those around. So there's like not a female
Uh,
version of myself.
well, you said that you just want TNA and P. Um, the girls that want
I
TNA
did
and P
not
are not
say
looking
that.
for
You are
D.Day.
putting words in my motherfucking mouth.
Um, hold up, hold up, hold
Tits
up.
and ass.
Can we listen? Can we get a one in chat if three dot Dave said all he's looking for is tits and P? Just be quiet a minute, Dave. A one in chat if
Okay.
that's what you just heard him say. Because that's exactly what you, I'll sit and wait while you rewind that because that's exactly what you said. But what I'm saying
Gotcha.
is, and you do you,
Gotcha.
and you do you, honey. Okay. But what I'm saying is, you're not going to find that girl because that girl's into girls. You hear what I'm saying? The girl who's
Hi,
out there looking
Whitney.
for
Hit the
TNA
like,
is already
subscribe.
hit, hit the like. Whitney, I think is subscribed. She's a sweetie pie. I don't know if Deb E is though. But anyways,
Debbie on the spot.
hi to everybody. I don't know. I don't know who all came in because I
I
really do
love
try to
this
pay
chat.
attention to
I
who's on my
mean,
panel.
when I look at this chat, I
You
go, man, this.
do. Thank
Where am
you.
I? I'm in my like. I'm in heaven.
Dave, you should hang out here more often. You really should. Like, I feel like we have a good time. Thank you, Teacup Mama. See there, Dave? She knows what she rewound it. She's like, son
See,
of a
Teacups,
gun.
my friend. I
Dave
don't see
said
her
it.
around much, but I mean, good to see you.
That's because, Dave, you went MIA for a while. So where are you hanging out, Dave, when you're not in Tina's chat or where did
Team
I
Rose.
see you,
Where do you
Dave,
want
when
me?
I
Where
no,
do you really,
I
really
no,
want me?
you're exactly where I want you. You're
You
on my
want me right
screen. You're
here,
in
huh?
my you're I got you exactly where I want
Let's
you
open
because
up
I could pick
chat
your
and
brain.
like
But where
the
was it?
StreamYard. Let's go StreamYard and like go balls to the walls. Let's play.
I don't know how to Dave, you act like you're talking to someone who knows what they're doing here. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Drop the link,
I
mods.
don't.
Let's go. Let's have fun.
Oh,
Tashi, want to come
you
up?
mean
Whitney,
have everybody
Adacor.
talk on
Yeah,
here?
let's go. Let's play.
Okay.
Unless you want to like stick, you want to
All right.
really dig deep. You want to like ask me the question that you're like
No,
when
Dave.
he doesn't want to answer it. Let's go.
Dave, here's the deal with I feel like with you because your natural online presence is to make people laugh and not take things so seriously. I have to catch you at a vulnerable moment. But listen to me. If you go back to the beginning when we first started talking, your
You want me to
voice
cry?
changed, you came down. And no, I don't want you to cry at all. That breaks my heart when people do that. But
That would
you
probably get
came
you a bunch
down.
of views. You're not crying.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I'm not looking for that at all, but what I'm saying is your online presence is that of let's just make this not so serious. And I mean, I can joke. I'll jump on the crazy train with you. I'll jump the circus with you and do all
I
that
love
stuff too.
Crazy Train. Let's
But what I'm
go.
saying, I know, and what I'm saying to you is, now hear me, hear me. What I want
I'm
to say
hearing
to
you.
you is, I felt that. See, I'm old, Dave. See, I'm like I think I'm 54. So I'm old. I'm older than you, Dave, right?
Hmm.
So my thing is, hear me. I want people to
I'm
hear
hearing you.
me, that I'm talking to. But
Yeah.
but the deal is, Dave, I felt a vulnerability, and I appreciate that you were able to step out of your online persona. And I don't even know if you knew that you had done it, but if you go back and listen, I heard it. We all heard
Well,
it, and it was
I'm
good stuff.
vulnerable all the
It
time.
was good
I
stuff.
mean, I guess you probably don't watch Team Rose much. I definitely divulge a lot
No,
about
I do.
myself. I'm not
I
ashamed.
do, but
I mean, I like who I am, and I feel like a lot of times that by me speaking, my truth, I do tend to touch other people and allow them the freedom to speak. I feel in a way.
yeah, and I appreciate that. I think there's a lot of what I've heard tonight, Dave. I've heard a lot of endearing qualities, and I try to look for that in people. But I didn't have to. I honestly, and I know it's coming. You guys understand? I know it's coming. There's going to be a time that I'm not going to find endearing qualities with some people, but the ones that I have found here and that are in my chat, like I know I've come too far because I go to bed at night and I actually think about you guys. I had my first, you guys,
That's
I dropped the
awesome.
link for anybody that wants to come on up here. I had my first dream about YouTube people. And I was like, the hell? Like, I can't be doing that, right? I can't do that. Only because, well, that's another thing for another time. But I dropped the link if anybody wants to come
Well,
out and
I
hang
kind
out
of
with
think,
me and Three
yeah,
Dot here.
Three Dot Dave, celebrates any
Yeah,
newcomers. Have fun. But I mean,
yeah.
I do think it's kind of like the example of like sifting for gold. When you're like, shaking that pan and you're like freaking, you know, I feel like everyone kind of like grinds down to a root, and I think that the roots are really panning themselves out in YouTube.
Hmm.
So when you find these groups where you're like going, man, I cannot believe I've never found this before. This is the kind of chat room and group that you want to be in.
Wow. Wow. That is so nice. Thank you for saying that. And I'm serious. I can't believe it. I just can't. You guys, I'm not lying to you. I'm not gonna lie. I just not gonna lie. It's not worth it. Um, but I just can't believe that there are people that actually care about what I say and want to hang out. It's just amazing to me. It's just amazing because I'm not talking crap about anybody. I'm not up here, causing drama. At least I hope not. Nobody has seen my temper or anything like that, the whole train wreck that I can be. Nobody has seen that. Um, so just the fact that somebody wants to come and hang out and chit chat with me and let me pick their brain and talk about their life, how amazing is that? Like, I'm blessed. Anyways, somebody come on up here. Somebody
Had
come
of
on
course
up here
kind of
and hang
right,
out with me and Three
that
Dot Dave.
yeah,
What
had of
did
course kind of
Attercourse
right.
say?
Well, she was saying like I don't dig
Oh,
the
right here.
tragedy. I don't dig the like when people come up.
The
I
sad
kind of
tragedy
like get depressed a little
conversations.
bit when people come up and like tell their health stories, or I kind of like shy away from it. It's tough
Yeah,
because you're
really,
playing
Paul,
this
because it's
balance.
hard. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I don't know. Just like it's tough to hear about someone's cancer, or that they're depressed and they want to hurt themselves type shit. Like I'm like I kind of like
Mhm,
perceive YouTube as more as my playground, and when that happens, I go
mm,
I sadly you know tend to shy away from it because it's like so personal. I want to be, I guess, not personal that way. You know,
mm,
it's tough
mm.
for me when it
No, and
comes to
there's
that
nothing
kind of.
wrong with that.
Yeah, it's tough.
There's
It
nothing
is
wrong with
tough
that. But
because I
like
love
for
everyone,
me,
and
I think
I wish the best for everyone. And when it comes to like your personal issues, I pray. I'm not a big prayer, but I mean, if I did pray, I pray for all of you. I want you all to be happy, healthy, and you know, just happy. That's what I
yeah.
want. And I feel like that's kind of what I do, is try and make happiness out of depression. That's kind of my thing.
Well, Dave, well, if you don't know that you're loved, you need to pay attention to chat a little bit too, because you're loved. These people care about you, Dave, and I dig it. I've never been on panel before. I had surgery today. I'm gonna pass. Beats, I hope you're feeling better. Get well, get you lots and lots of rest. And then Whitney said, I've never been on panel before, but I definitely can't go on tonight. I got to work in the morning, but maybe the weekend I could come up. Whitney, we would love that. Yes, come on up and chat. Dave, we got a couple questions for you. Hippie Grandma says that you're a celebrity. Here's another one. Addercore says, Dave, you're a good soul. Wow, these are so nice. Listen to this. Three dot kind of grows on you. That's what Deet said. Hippie
Like a
Grandma wants to know
fungus.
how old you are. How old are you, Dave, if you don't mind saying?
I'm just 21. I'm not gonna divulge shit. I'm gonna be like,
All right, he doesn't.
I'm kind of I'm like clay. You know, How do you want me? Mold me
I
into your
got you. Some
liking.
people, yeah, no, yeah, no, I don't mind telling people my age, but you know what? I always say, if I ask a question up here and you don't want to answer it, no hard feelings. We'll just move right on along. So that's what we're gonna do. Deets, I really hope you're feeling better or get to feeling better. Um, let's see. I know that there was she survived her surgery, y'all, or he. I'm not even sure. I was gonna say like a barnacle, but fungus work. So you're like a barnacle, Adacor says. A barnacle.
I can't. Yeah, you
You know,
can't
she's
let me
from
go. It's
down
like
in
I'm stuck.
right.
You can't let me go.
Oh,
You're
look
like
at
going,
here.
man.
What
I can try to forget him, but fuck, I can't.
look right here what Whitney says, Dave. She said, I really enjoy when Three Dot comes on panel. He makes it fun. So we're having fun. Hey Dave, do you mind
We are having
telling
fun.
Tasha your star sign?
I
Can you
am
give that up,
Aquarius,
Dave?
Capricorn. So my sun sign's Aquarius, moon sign Capricorn,
Uh,
rising is I think it's
oh dear God, this is way more than I wanted to know, but keep going.
oh really? Okay, sorry.
I don't understand. No, no, no. I'm just playing with you. Oh God, I wish people knew my humor. Maybe I should start camming up so people know when I'm smiling. But sometimes when I'm smiling, I'm gonna hit you too. So I don't. Yeah, I've actually hit
I
people when
have
I was
like
smiling.
most of my
Um,
planets are in Sagittarius, which really reflects, I think, my personality a bit. Is that I can like I'm really pointed. I see things really quick. So I mean that's why I feel like my humor is kind of like resonated in Sagittarius. So it's like I kind of
hey, Tashi,
I
come and
see the
read him.
humor hella quick.
Tashi, come and read him. Come up on panel and read him. I think that would be fun, Tashi reading you, your signs and stuff. Three Dot is a great guy. I love his personality and his attitude towards life. That's what Teacup says. Wow, such nice things they say about you, Dave. See, I knew I could pick them. I don't
Well,
even know what
I
chat I
think
saw
that
you
is a
in today,
great
and I
thing
was like,
about
dude,
I think that's a great thing about talking. I mean, a lot. I have a lot of history with just chatters. I've never heard their voices, but I mean, when you say nice things, just even as a chatter, you don't have a voice, you don't have a face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have Tashi and I have a great relationship. There's a lot of people here in chat that I really dig. You know, and it has nothing to,
yeah,
other than that we're just talking to each other and being cordial. Being friendly.
Right.
thumbs
Right.
up to you, thumbs up to me. That is what we're doing here. You know,
Hold on, Dave. Brittany, Brittany, tell your company to go to bed and come on up. Priorities. Just kidding, love bug. Keep going, Dave. I'm listening, honey. Who knew Dave was into astrology? I really think Tashi should come up and read you. I knew he was into signs. You read that higher vibration. Dave, you read that higher vibration. That's what Tashi says.
well, I do, I do give credence to astrology. You know, I
Do
also
you?
give credence to dreams. Yeah, dreams, especially. I had this book that was called The Dreamer's Dictionary, and I remember the author. It was like one of the co-authors was I don't know, but I mean, there's so much. I think that when we dream, you see these images. So you wake up, you're like, when there was a dog there, they were barking, or you know whatever. You do, like, if you were able to wake up and just like, oh yeah, I saw this, I did this, kind of like from the beginning to end, and wrote those down. It's symbols, right? That you're
Hmm.
basically your subconscious trying to talk to you and tell you, warnings, and I guess death kind of represents birth. It's odd how the symbols work, but I do think that your body basically is telling you how to make your future steps in life, so that you know where to walk and where
Hmm.
to go in order to, like, you know get away from the landmines. you know if you're gonna, like, if your destiny without a dream coming into your life was to go and get in an accident or have something terrible happen, I believe your dreams are screaming at you, saying, you can avoid this if you want. And so I do believe people should pay attention to their dreams. If you ever have one, do it. Think really hard about what that symbolism means to you, and I think you could avoid it. You know,
Dave, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't know that dreams mean anything. I know, I'm a believer in God, Dave. That's my higher power. That's my belief. We're going to be talking about all that tomorrow night. If anybody wants to join us about that, about beliefism and about faith, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Um, but I know that there were actually people
hit
in the
those
Bible that
notifications.
hit those notifications, like all of them. Back in the Old Testament, there were, people called upon to relay what a dream meant. So there is some validity to it, right? Even in today's world. So, but here's my problem, Dave. Let me tell you about my dreaming. I feel pain in my dreams. If someone's chasing me, like, and they have gotten me and whatever is happening, literally feel the pain. I have asthma attacks in my dreams. I have, um, oh man, I've never gone. Dave, I've never gone
Uh
this.
oh.
I don't like even talking about myself, but you brought it up, so here we go. All right, so my dreams are terrible. And I know what it falls under. My worst dreams have to do with control. So, like in my dream, if my kid's doing something wrong, and let's just use a tornado for an example. Tornado coming, my kids are standing out on the porch, they want to watch it, and I'm like, get in here, get to. I know that danger's coming, and they won't listen to me. Then all of a sudden, I have an asthma attack. Half the time, I can tell myself in my dream, darling, wake up, take your medicine. And I do. Sometimes my dog will wake me up because she knows when I'm breathing wrong. And so she'll wake me up. And sometimes I wake up and it's just a total mess of things. So my bad dreams usually revolve around not having control of a bad situation. So, yeah, actually feel real pain in my dream, but here's what kill my husband, because I could dream about my husband doing something that pisses me off in my dream, and I'm not kidding you, I'm pissed off for 2 days at him, and I tell him too. I'm like, "You pissed me off. I was dreaming, and this is what you did," and he just laughs at me and is like, "You're ridiculous. Go away. Go find something to do." But yeah, I will stay pissed off at you for 2 days
Well,
over a
you
dream,
know,
Dave. It's terrible. It's terrible.
you know, I get you. But yeah, I think you should pay attention to that, those vibes. If you're like, if you have a dream that, really affects you, there is not, that's credence. That isn't like bullshit, some kind of like whimsical thing. There's real facts involved with your feelings, and you should follow those feelings,
Yeah.
in my opinion. There's
Yeah, I
something
don't
going
think
on
there's
there.
anything I can do about it, though.
That
But it's been
sucks.
like that my whole life. I know. So, and it's getting worse, actually. It's getting worse. So, and I don't know what to do about it because there's not a machine you can wear that's saying, "Hey, you're having an asthma attack. Wake yourself up and take some medication." You know. So I always tell my family, "Hey, if I die in my sleep, do not let these people cut me up and get inside my body. I died because one of y'all was pissing me off in my dream." Let me say this real quick to chat real quick. Listen, Tashi, I think you should come up here. You've been on my panel before. You did great. We had a good time. You're the one that got my brain thinking about other stuff. Um, and hey, there's only 34 of us here. You could practice panel on my panels. And everybody that's here, and they love you. And I promise it'll never leave this room. Like, we won't tell nobody. Nobody. So if you guys want to just go with it, Dave. Yeah, nobody's gonna know.
Spam
Nobody's gonna
StreamYard.
know
Let's
you're up
go.
here. And so if any of you are just like, I haven't been on panel before, I'm shy, y'all, no better place to figure all that out and
Yeah,
become more comfortable than to
you've
be up
got
here with me
two
and three
great
dot
hosts
Dave.
here. Yeah, that will embrace you,
Yeah,
and you have, this is the safe place.
it's so we're safe here. We are. Seriously. Seriously. I would come up, but
PCT
I
in
have to
the
work early.
house.
Believe
She's
me,
definitely gonna
no.
be the first one to jump up here. I can't believe she's
She's
like
gonna
the. See,
she's
she
gonna come
follows
up.
me everywhere.
PCT, I don't think Tina's ever even been on my stream. Been on my panel. Oh wait, I take that back. Tina was on my panel one night, but she was doing a lot with her kitties, and so we didn't really get to sit and chit chat. So maybe she'll want to come up. But I just want to let you guys know if you want to practice, like I'm your person to practice with. Get up
Hold on,
here.
be right
Oh,
back.
oh my God, I want you. I uh, all right, you got it. You got where you want to be. You got it turned off. So I'm gonna add you to the stage right now, Tashi.
Hi.
There that beautiful girl is. Hello, love bug. Yeah, I think we should just learn it together, right? Because I'm sure you have lots you could say over at Rose's or over at Tina's, but you're too shy. So let's just learn it here and get out of our shyness, and then you go up there and sound like you're a pro.
I don't
How
know
are
what
you,
you're talking
baby?
about though. I have some oracle cards and I'm only just learning to like do my own cards. But yeah,
Oh,
I've never read for anybody. So but I've got a little book I can
do you want to
frigging give it a go.
try?
Yeah, I can do that. But who
Yeah,
am I
let me
reading
while you're
for?
getting that ready, let me not me. Not
Okay,
me,
so I'm
because
reading for
nobody ever
Dave.
needs to know about my we're gonna read for
Okay.
Dave. But let me answer this to Adacor real quick. She said, "Oh wow, your dog senses that. That is very cool. Sorry you have to deal with all that lean. It's okay, Adacor. I'm learning. I'm not learning, but I thank God that my Cheyenne absolutely knows when I'm having trouble. All right, thank you everybody who's come in. Please, please, please subscribe to us.
Hey Tina.
It's really hard for me
Hi,
to
you
follow
guys.
chat. Um, Hi, Tina. It's really
Okay,
hard for
I'm
me to
back.
follow chat whenever I've got
PCT.
panel going.
I'm gonna hop down and come back
So please
because
don't think I'm ignoring you. No,
yeah,
why?
well, I'll
What's
come back,
wrong?
but I need this like a mirror. I just do. I need it like a
Is
mirror. I need
Tashi
to
on here?
see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be right
Hi,
back.
Tashi.
I'll
Hi,
reboot.
David.
Okay, Nee, I'll be right.
Dave, you're so loud.
Okay. So Tina's gonna come back. So yeah, Dave, turn it down a little bit. But I just want to
So,
thank
Dave,
everybody for being here, coming in, hanging out with us. I'm gonna be quiet so Tashi can read Dave because I find this very interesting. I'm not saying
well,
I believe in any of it, but hey, I'm interested. Let's do it. Tashi.
well, first of all, Dave,
I don't believe
can I
in shit.
can I read your oracle cards, Dave?
How do we do that?
Well, there's 3 different ways to do it. So you can do like a timeline layout, which is 3 cards, past, present, and future.
I hear a bunch of threes.
3 Dave.
Oh, hit the lottery.
You want to go for that?
All right, let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. I don't know. Should I put cam on to show you the cards or what? I'll do it
However
in a
you want to
second.
do it.
You could do
I'll
it
do it in
however
a
you want
second.
to, baby.
You guys keep chatting, and I'll just shuffle the cards.
Do I get to choose?
No,
No.
This isn't a
because
magic trick, Dave.
I feel like
Yeah.
I do
She's
feel
not
like
gonna
a
guess your
choice is
card.
like a
Okay.
big part of like destiny.
Okay. Well, how about you tell me when to stop shuffling?
Good one.
Okay. The
Wow,
massive card.
she's doing her thing.
She's like, when are you gonna say stop? Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm
keep
gonna
going.
be here.
Keep going, Tashi. Keep going. What do you guys think?
God, it did it again.
Right about. Keep going, Tashi.
Fuck.
Right about.
Excuse my language.
Okay, let's do it. Like right now.
Now.
Yeah. Stop.
All right.
Stop. No, wait, stop.
Stop. Okay, so we got 1,
Hey,
2, 3.
Just don't say hangman or something. Yeah. Upside down
Hangman's a good
Joker.
card. Hangman's a good card. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me turn this on.
I
Let me
gotta
turn it
fix my router. Oh, hi, Tashi. Haven't seen you in eons.
hi,
Did you say you have to fix your
Tashi.
cooter?
Dave, you're so
Her
gross.
router.
I gotta change my router.
You are gross, Dave.
I'll be right back.
Okay, come back, Tina. Okay.
I don't know how to
It takes effort.
how do I turn the camera around? Is there a way to do it?
Anybody? Dave?
No clue.
Dave, how do you turn it around?
No clue
Are
at
you
all.
doing it on your phone, Tashi?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Hang on, camera. Oh, I've figured it out.
Yay!
That one? No, not that one. That one? There we go. Okay, so there's your 3 cards.
There it is.
1, 2, 3. So this is your past, and you've got clouds shape shifting. So I'll just read from the book. Hang on a second.
I'm gonna mute myself and smoke really quick while y'all are doing this, okay?
Go for it.
And I'm a
Tashi,
professional
do you have a
smoker, so
channel? I've always been curious.
No, I don't have a channel. Okay, clouds. In both subtle and more dramatic ways, you can shapeshift by your choice of clothing, hairstyle, adornments, and even mannerisms, such as facial expressions, gestures, and the way you walk. By adjusting these along with your internal attitude, you can actually display different personas. When you experiment with these variations of self-expression that are not how you ordinarily present yourself, others will react to you, depending on the degree in which your persona contrasts with the one they are most familiar with. Be like the clouds as you try different forms, stretching your limits at times, willing to move and adjust as necessary. Lift your head up, square your shoulders, and stand tall. Stand tall such that your chest and heart open. Louis, shut up. Such that your chest and heart open to the world. And note how this feels. You may feel vulnerable at first, but stay with it. Then let your shoulders fall forward slightly, pull your chest inwards an inch or two, and let your head drop a little. Observe how this feels. Experiment with contracting your aura, your energy field, then expand it as far as you comfortably can. By this kind of shape shifting, you can consciously choose your expression into the world. Just remember who you are at the core. So that's your past. Okay. I don't know.
I got you. Sounded good.
Okay. This is your present. Green man. Synergy. There's your picture. Let me find it. I haven't read any of these yet. I keep getting the same ones coming up all the time. Usually like the devil. Okay. Present. You have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you, where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with spirit, as your will is aligned with the will of spirit. And your mission is congruent with your
Yeah.
sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There is also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests in this cycle. Tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you. I don't know if that resonates.
No, that totally resonates. I felt every word.
You're just talking shit. Okay,
No, not
next.
at all. No, I'm not at all. I feel like what you said made a lot of sense. I'm gonna play it back because it felt reassuring.
Okay, that like you're on the right path because that was your present. So this is your future. Ooh, dance.
You're gonna
celebration.
die.
Look, it's 3 dot with tits and ass.
TNA,
Hey,
baby,
celebration.
all day long. Big ass dick. Yeah.
There's your love. Okay, dance. Here we go. The sacredness of any celebration is dependent upon the quality of spirit that is present. The quality of spirit is greater to the degree that you are fully present with minimal inhibitions about expressing your joy and happiness through physical movement. Focus on what you want to celebrate. Put on some music and dance like Tina. Whether slow or fast, sing a song while you do so. Make up one about what you most have to celebrate. God's wish is for everyone to enjoy their time on earth. And part of that wish is to celebrate your capacity to be joyous and express it through your body. Whether in private with a small group of friends or a large communal gathering, let music, song, and dance be a part of your sacred ceremony regardless of what you are celebrating. For truly, any celebration is sacred. So basically, just freaking keep doing what you're doing and have fun.
Thank you, Toshi. And
Look,
chat? Let's think about this. Should Toshi have a channel?
No,
Come on, let's go.
Tashi should have a channel. Yeah.
Dude, I will
don't have
sub
the
you up
time.
in a heartbeat. I'll be your biggest promoter. Let's do it. What?
You just like hearing my voice. That's all, Dave.
Okay, yes, I do.
But a lot of people would
also,
like
I
hearing your
like
voice.
seeing your name in chat. I think you talk to me in a way, that I kind of go, that's like my best friend. So I mean, I feel like you've
Aw.
never you've never done me wrong, and freaking, I want to do you right. So I mean, you want to do a channel? Let's go.
Oh,
Isn't he cute?
that's so sweet. Look,
I
Tashi,
honestly,
they
maybe in
would
the
totally
future,
sub it.
but
Oh,
right now I'm way too busy. I'm way too busy.
Fucking Leos.
what's wrong
I'm
with
way
the
too busy.
Leo?
Yeah, Leanie's a Leo
I'm just
too.
kidding. I just
I'm a Leo.
But listen, he remembered. He remembered I'm a Leo.
facts.
That's not. Oh,
It's July 23rd.
Oh my God, Dave, you're a
Tashi,
freaking
look.
creep.
All these people would sub up to you, Tashi. You already have a community.
Yeah, but I just
You already
enjoy.
have a
I'm a bit
community.
like Dave. Like I enjoy making people laugh in chat, whereas Dave likes to do it on panel. I like to do it and just make light of things.
Oh,
And
Tashi, you're boxing me in. I do both.
but that's what I enjoy doing, and I enjoy helping my friends succeed and supporting
Oh,
them. That's what I like doing. Like at the moment, we've got
you
Me
Brit.
are
too.
so
Me too.
sweet.
We've got
You are
Brit.
so sweet. That is so kind.
Yeah, well,
What?
also there's a huge time difference, like between here and there. So anytime that
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for everyone to be going live and doing things like well, I can't think of the words, but there's like a conflict of interest
Yeah,
when
you
everyone's going
overlap.
live. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
No, I
just
don't.
don't
I
know.
think time differences actually benefit the people that are like out of our time frame. So it's like, when I was like with talking to Lincoln Kane and hanging out with him, he's Australian. So he like was like totally like putting a flag on that he just benefits when we're all asleep, and he's like doing his like long ass lives where he's getting like the dregs where everyone has no place to go. They have a place to go. He's giving them that place to go. Be that he's
Yeah.
vulgar and rude, but I mean that's what he's doing.
Well, we've got like a
Hi,
small.
Tina.
Is Tina back on panel?
Tina made it
Hi,
back.
PCT.
Yeah, can you guys see her? There she is. Oh, we can't hear you, Tina. Oh, okay. Hold on. Did I do that or did you?
No, I
Tina,
did it.
I didn't do
God, I'm
that.
so sorry. I
Oh,
just did
okay.
the little lightning
It's
tiger on
okay.
my name, but I think I forgot to hit
Uh-huh.
save. But I'll do it after. What are you guys talking about besides that kind of, was that a poem, Tashi,
No,
a minute ago? Oh,
no,
was it?
it was Dave's oracle card reading.
Oh, it was a
So
reading.
it's like it's past, present, and future.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
I was
Wow.
just reading from a book though, a guidebook.
I thought
Oh.
it was amazing.
Did you read everybody's?
Tasha's going, no, you're full of shit. And I'm not. I honestly thought the whole thing made hella sense.
Did you read Leanie's yet?
Oh no, I
No,
don't want mine read. Mm-mm.
she doesn't want hers read.
We can read. She could read yours though, Tina. Tina,
Well,
are
I'm
you
kind of
okay? You look
scared.
worried.
Well, I'm
Why?
kind of
Tell me.
scared. Well, is it like tarot cards?
Yeah, they're
Kind of?
like tarot. They're like tarot, but a bit nicer.
Yeah, maybe I'll pass because I've just heard things. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I just,
Oh, it's
I
not
don't
for
know,
everyone.
PCT. I'm kind of offended.
You're kind of what?
No, I'm.
Offended.
Why? Oh, because I
I
said
don't know,
don't be
because you said
offended.
you don't want people to be offended. I'm just a little
Mm,
offended.
well,
He's just
No,
joking.
I'm
It's
the. I'm
tiny
the
fine.
bit
same way.
offended.
I'm just digging on you.
I'm the same way though. That's. I don't get mine read, but I know that some people like it.
Yeah.
And so I let they can do their thing. That's fine.
Hold on,
That's
PTT.
why
I'm gonna read
Tasha's
you
gonna
right
come
now.
over and
Oh, you can't read me.
no, don't read her if she doesn't want to. He's gonna read you your rights.
Oh, God. I've never had that done.
I haven't either. God.
Mm,
Oh
Well,
Lord.
we're good little
I was
girls then.
Unfortunately, I have.
you know,
Who would have thunk it?
we're not
What did
surprised.
you do, Dave? What did you do?
Y'all
What
know.
did Dave do to get
Yeah,
in
what
trouble?
did you do?
Honestly, I threw a snowball. I was in a
Come
bar.
on.
No, I was. I was in
Oh
a
my
bar, and
God,
it
you
was in a
poor
place where it was hella snow, and hella people were throwing snowballs, and it just happened like that. They're like low budget, like country freaking cops were like sitting there in the little SWAT team, and I happened to throw the snowball, and it was like okay, and then drug me to the freaking jailhouse, man.
Wow, really?
Were you shit-faced
Facts.
Are you
when you
pulling her
threw the
leg?
ball? I mean, the snowball?
Well, I was drunk as fuck, so I mean, I didn't really
That's why
care
you
much.
got dragged to the jail. You probably were a
No,
little
I
mouthy.
thought you could you feel kind of invulnerable being like near the bar, like you could do what you want, but
Oh,
apparently not.
God, that's too bad. Were you being mouthy to the cops? Were you being mouthy, Dave?
Not at all, man.
I
I threw
got
the
a feeling
snowball
that's
and
what
like
it
four
is.
guys jumped on me.
What?
No, Dave, what I
Wow.
think it really was that you were
That's
already
sad.
pissing people off. So when you threw that snowball, they were just like, got him. Got
No,
him.
you're so wrong. You're
You
so
think what
wrong.
it was, Dave?
No,
I could be wrong. I could
yeah,
be
you're totally
wrong.
wrong. This was literally, it just happened like
Wow.
wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. Whereas like, hey, hella fun, and I threw the
Oh,
snowball. It was
no.
like, throwing a projectile is what I got charged with.
What did you get charged with?
Well,
It got dropped.
Oh, but what was it that they
but what
got
was
you
the
for?
charges?
I threw a snowball at a car driving by, and freaking, I got charged with
What the hell?
throwing a projectile.
Yeah,
Throwing
Dave, you
snowballs.
can't do that. You can't do that. People like me, I'm a jumpy person, right? You could walk in the room and I'm just doing my thing, and I turn around and you're standing there. I just jump, and my family thinks it's just funny as hell to do that to me. It's not funny. It's really like, so I can imagine having something thrown at my car when I'm driving and I end up
Oh my
taking out like
God.
Those are the
4
best
cars
videos.
because
I
of
love
one
scare videos.
snowball.
Wow.
Now, yeah, it's not a good feeling though when you're the jumpy person, when you're like just jumpy, and I am jumpy, and it's
See, I
kind of
never used to
embarrassing.
be.
Thank
I
God you
never
weren't my
used to be
judge.
Leanie, but now I am when I do lives now and then. The knocks on the door. I'm wondering if it's an age thing because I'm jumpy now. Jumpy as
I
shit.
don't know. I'm real jumpy. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but
But you're a lot younger
they
than
get me
me.
every time. I mean, I swear, and sometimes I know it's coming. I'm not a lot younger than you.
Oh my God, you'd be a
But
great
sometimes I know it's
victim. You'd
coming.
be a great victim of like the videos that like get like trend.
I would.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, I
totally like
would. I would
totally
be so
victimize you on
easy.
some trending videos.
You can give someone a heart attack, like
Yeah,
a
as
real
long as
one.
Someone's
you
mic's like,
can.
tripping out.
Yeah, so
Is that me? Is it my mic?
that is you.
Oh, for God's sakes.
That's what it sounds like. Wait, it might be
You
my
know,
mic. Is it my mic? Hello, hello.
Tina,
all
are you
mute.
hacked?
Probably. Let's all mute and then talk and see whose it is. You want to?
I'm always muted.
Yeah. All right, here's my mic. Is it doing it? No, 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 no. Okay, next.
Is Team Rose in here?
Who's next? 3 Dot. 3 Dot's fine. Okay, Tasha, you talk.
3 Dot's
Okay.
always fine.
Is it me? I can hear Tina crackling.
Oh, for God's sakes. It's me.
Yes, Tina love.
I kind of always
It is
think it's
you.
you. Whenever I hear
You do
crackling,
the
I was going, and Tina's here. I was like, oh, it's probably
Oh,
Tina.
well, no, I have to have this cord in to
You-
charge it. I'm down to 26%. Well, that just sucks.
26%.
Well, I'll say hi in the chat.
Well,
At least I
just
finally
say.
got over here.
Well,
No,
I
it's
think
all
this is a
crackly.
great opportunity to say,
Isn't it?
Paper Cut needs the upper internet, and let's, let's subscribe and
Yeah,
give
drop
her
the
more
Cash
views.
App.
Yeah,
Well, I
hit
think
up
this
that
is a
Cash
great
App.
Drop
opportunity
Bonus that money.
for Tree Dot to put a song in it.
Listen.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh wow. No, let's drop Tina's Cash App so we can get her an upgrade.
No,
Drop
no,
her
no.
Cash App.
Listen, this iPad's barely maybe 1 year old. I'm not even kidding. But so it's probably the internet. It's busting out raining again, you guys. Like it just rains all the time.
Oh, it's probably the weather.
It's probably the
Team
weather.
How does it
motherfucking
feel?
Rose,
Can
bitch.
I ask you?
Hey, Rose.
Team Rose is here. I'm gonna get Rose up here. But I want to ask you, how do you deal mentally with all the rain? Can you tell me that? Does it affect you, Tina?
I don't
I
go
tend
out
to
in
get
it
wet.
that much. And when I do,
Hey, Dave, put a cork in it.
I rarely carry an umbrella because it's always gosh darn windy, right? And that blows it around. So you got to have a good coat with a hood. That's how you deal with it. And honestly, you get
No, but
used
what
to
I'm saying, does it affect you mentally? Because if we have too many rain days here, like I get depressed. But hey, you go ahead and tell us about how you handle that when what you got to wear.
No, no. I handle it because I have no fucking choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would affect me so bad. My husband you live in Washington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband lived in Washington and it affected him and he's so even keeled. He doesn't have anxiety or anything like that, but he's like, it's just the most depressing place. It's a beautiful state, but just not having enough sunshine. Three
Well,
dot.
I don't
I'm gonna
mind the
smack
rain
you.
like in the spring, but when it's supposed to maybe snow,
Mhm.
for me that's a bummer. I like snow. I mean,
Oh,
get cold
really?
enough already, and yeah, I love snow.
I
Mhm.
love the snow too. I do too. I just don't like the rain for days and days. I can't handle it. I need to
Yeah.
have sunshine.
Am I still
Sunshine.
crackling?
Is sunshine still
Crackle,
here?
crackle. Am I
Still
still crackling, Tashi?
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck it.
Well,
We can hear you.
I can try to hop down
You're
and
fine.
come back. No, I don't.
If
It's
Rose
annoying.
is still here and she wants to come up, she can.
Yeah. Let me hop down.
Or
and I'll
anybody that
come
wants to
back.
come up.
It only takes a second.
Okay.
All right.
Tell your
come
son to
back.
get off the Xbox.
come
And,
back.
let's be like let your internet work better.
Yeah. Well, I'll say a prayer that it works better. All right. I'll be
It's
back.
my world, and you're living in it.
Rose, you want to come up? Anybody else want to come up? You're welcome to take a link and hang out with
Rose
us.
is chomping at the bit. She's like, yeah, hell yeah.
Listen, like I said, we're a small community here. Nobody's going to know. We're not going to put it out there. Like, it's only the internet. Nobody cares about this tiny little channel over here. Y'all come up on panel and start practicing. So when I hit the big time of 50 million thousand subs and I'm handing out $100 bills a night. Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, Dave, I got big dreams.
Hey, when
Okay.
you
when you
handing
out
achieve
$100 bills
a
night.
Pass the buck back.
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it back. No, I don't even need all that in my life. But what I'm saying
She's
is,
like, I ain't gonna look back.
We're just a
fuck
small
all y'all.
You know, what would you do if you came in? I have thought about this. I'm sure everybody's thought about this. What would you do? Let's say if you came into $1 million, tax free. It's your money. Do whatever you want with it. What would you do with the money? Anybody?
Wow. $1 million
$1 million.
really is chump change nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. I'm dreaming
Right.
bigger than
So
that.
Let's go
no,
$1
but I'm
billion.
just saying
Oh,
you were
let's go $1
given
billion.
no,
That's a great question.
no. Nope. I want to know what you would do with $1 million.
If I had $1 billion, just saying, if I had $1 billion,
No. You're not hearing me, honey.
no, fuck
What
millions.
would you
Millions are like
do?
nothing.
Okay. All right. So when you get $1 million, since you don't want it, you pass that on to me. Tashi, what would you do with $1 million? Hi, Rose. Welcome.
$1 million. I
Hello, my dear.
would.
Yes.
I
Hold
would.
on,
Hey,
Rose. It's
Rose.
Tashi's turn.
Stop it, Dave.
Shut up, Todd.
$1 million.
Dave's
I
getting an ass
would.
whipping.
I would invest, and I would get loans out on that $1 million so that, you know, I would buy a house I would get a mortgage, buy a house, and
Uh-huh.
pay off the interest. And like, you know how Dave would know, he does this sort of stuff. He's probably a freaking millionaire anyway. But you would try and turn that $1 million into two, and then that two into four. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Since Dave doesn't give a damn about $1 million, you're right, Tashi. I think he's got $1 million because he don't give shit about it.
Chump
Rose,
change.
what would you do with the $1
I
million
would
tax free? Do with it whatever you want to do with it.
I would pay Dave. I'd tip Dave for a magical cock experience, of course.
Yeah, I'm an expensive hooker.
He's an expense. That's a tip. That's just the tip. You know. The
God, I'm
actual
hoping
cock.
it's made of 14 karat gold. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then
Well,
I get to keep
it's 14 karat, hard cock. Just joking around.
All right. Well, aren't you glad you came into that, Tina?
God. Hello.
All right. No, seriously. No, seriously, Rose.
Wait, am I crackling?
$1 million.
Really quick? Oh.
No, paper
Nope,
cut. You're fine.
You're completely clear.
Oh my God.
All right,
I'd probably
Rose,
start
$1
the
million.
Team Rose. Okay. I'd probably start the Team Rose. We object to bullshit fund. Give people money who object to bullshit. Actually, I think I would also.
Wow.
All right, Rose. This is where I say, I object to bullshit.
Or I'd buy a hotel, or I would rent one at least for a good week where we could all go do. Oh, I know what I'd do. I'd get the Team Rose We Object to Bullshit double-decker chocolate cafe dance bus. That's what I did.
Yes, that's what I was going to suggest.
It's hilarious because her criteria. Hold on, I've got you guys. Rose's criteria for me was you have to say this in order to be like a part of it. I was like,
Yeah.
I will not do it, and now I am gonna do it. I object to bullshit.
Well, that's the
Three
easy
dots
one.
giggle is
Wow.
Did I win?
so funny. Are you going to give free chocolates on this bus?
Free?
Well, yeah.
Well, gosh, I got to pay back the bus. I don't know. Probably. I guess I'll have to if you make me, but otherwise you'd have to pay.
I'm making you. I'm holding you to the fire.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to go pick them up.
You could dance for tips though, Tina.
Oh God.
I'll give you $100 so you
Tina.
can go pick out the chocolate that we have to give out for free. All right, you can go shopping for the chocolate, but you have to pick out high-end stuff. Just little, like the or maybe the Ghirardelli little balls. You know those little balls.
I think when it comes to chocolate, high end is just like a label.
No, Dave, that's because you don't know anything about chocolate.
No, it's not. You could taste the difference in it. Listen,
I bet it would be
connoisseur too.
I'd be passing
ahead,
out
Tashi.
cherry bombs.
What are those?
I love those cherries in those chocolates. They're so good.
Oh yeah, I get those for Christmas every year.
Now I want.
Yeah,
You
with
know
the
what I
chocolate
have?
covered cherries.
I have a Rice
Tell us.
Krispie bar, but it's so freaking
Ooh.
teeny. The wrapping, right? The wrapper goes, well, I'll show you. Look at this. The kids already had 3 because they're so small.
Rose, would your chocolate be
Oops.
organic and made with
Oh yeah,
stevia and
60%.
That's the size. That's the damn paper.
Well, that's not even worth opening, I don't think.
I hope it's not rock hard.
Everybody's saying hi to Team
Yes, you
Rose.
do, paper cut.
Hi.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
paper cut. That thing has
Oh my
colors.
God, 3 dots.
Has food coloring in it. Um.
No,
Oh
those
yeah.
little candies. Those sprinkles.
Oh god.
But it's
Yeah.
rude to eat on TV. I mean, video.
Some people like watching
Not
people
here.
eat.
We're not here. It's not. It's not rude here. You go ahead and eat, honey. It's not. We're just
Well,
comfy here. I'm in my robe. Rose, are you in your robe?
I am in my pajamas. Yes, I am. I was wearing my robe.
Yeah, I feel like
It,
you.
it got warm here. I even turned off the heat in the
Are you
kitchen and
kidding?
I swear.
Wow.
I know.
Rose,
We had to
how did
turn
you
ours up.
like find yourself here?
Reason.
Oh, somebody asked me to come over. You mean tonight? to
Paper
stay
cut,
over?
how did you find yourself here?
Yeah, because I didn't know you were live, except somebody came in Facebook and said, "Hey, we come over to Leanie's. We miss you." And I was in the middle of watching that crazy, insane show on the Tigers with Tina and all those women. That huge,
Oh my
crazy
God, you
ass
guys.
panel. Oh my god! So I was trying to catch up with that.
I didn't know what I was stepping into.
That was
and I was up there a
insane.
while.
Yeah, you were up there a while.
On what?
Mhm.
On
On Ernie?
Tony,
I think
Ernie
we
yeah,
just
Ernie
Shell.
Shell had 9 women up there screaming at each other for hours, and he just sat there
Oh, come
watching and making.
on.
I
No,
didn't. I
seriously.
didn't scream.
Oh, you didn't scream, but the rest of them did.
I was the only one that didn't scream.
I know. The rest of them did.
I easily could have fallen into the mob mentality and yelled at Giggles and whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tina.
Aw.
Tina, earlier
Hi.
today in your chat, Giggles was. I think she might be confused about who Dave was. You were talking to Dave, and I couldn't actually hear it. I was in the car, but in the chat, she was like getting really upset about you giving Dave too much information and stuff. So I don't know
to
if you,
3 Dot. I thought she
yeah,
was upset about the younger guy
that
that
tip
came up
guy.
that turned out to be a friend of my son's.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
originally I thought it was her, and then him, and then he left, and then she was like carrying it on about Dave, and I
I
don't know
kind
if
of
she's
saw
just
that.
worried about you.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
She,
That's
I
bizarre.
think she just doesn't realize that you've known Dave for
Yeah.
a long time.
Right. But then when I try to tell her like anything, she's not getting it because she's too far out there somewhere.
You mean Giggles? Yeah, she's.
Mhm.
You know, she used to be. She was obviously pretty wasted. I think that's why she was acting sort of weird.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, and at first I was like, what is with this chick? You know, she's acting like she knows something and then can't say anything. I hate it when people do that. They're like,
Oh
I
God. I
Yeah.
know.
Do you feel like
say.
sometimes when people do that, they're trying to get influence,
And then
They're
I
she
trying to
mean,
get
summer.
attention.
She's just being an attention.
attention? Like
It just
you know,
wants
I get,
attention.
like have
Yeah.
the creator's ear.
But she also thinks that she saw, Summer Wells in Massachusetts or something. And I mean, a lot of kids honestly look like Summer Wells. And it just, I don't know. I just don't know I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what her intentions are. I don't know if she just likes Ernie and wants to hang out on panel being drunk and stoned or whatever.
I
but,
think it's that.
yeah.
But
Who
there's
knows?
that's the great thing
Honestly,
about
it's
YouTube.
annoying.
You know,
No, it's
our names and our voices give us credence. So like,
Give
it's
us
like
credence.
annoying. It's
Funny.
annoying for hours of her just acting like she knows something, but she's really just drunk and stoned. It was sort of like,
well,
irritating. And then
That's
finally,
I think,
she did
my
say
point,
something.
Rose. Hold on, Rose. The great thing about
Why
YouTube,
don't you hold on, Dave? Why
hold
don't
on,
you hold on?
because I had a point that I
Give
didn't
it
get to
up
finish.
2 hours.
Rose,
Oh my
I
God.
didn't get to finish. Let me finish, and you can talk all you want.
Oh, all right. I
just
dare
like,
you. I dare you.
that's the
Fine.
great thing about
Finish,
YouTube
then.
is
Finish,
that
then.
our voices actually
brother,
give us
sister.
credence, and we have relationships that like really span beyond time. That if we talk and we like talk, that we have like a friendships. So like you can rely on me, Rose. I can rely on you, Paper Cut. I can rely on you. So we can all like co-balance each other. So I mean, no matter what anyone
Tashi.
says coming
Hey,
out of the
Tashi. Hold on,
woodwork,
Dave. Hold on, Dave. Hold on, Dave.
Yeah.
Tashi, you can rely on me, babe. You notice we weren't invited in that one, right?
fucking A.
Dave's relying on them, and they're relying on Dave. Tashi, I got you, honey. Okay, keep going, Dave. I just wanted to put that out there. Go ahead,
I
Dave.
just gotta say, I got
Read outdoors. Go
all
ahead,
your
Dave.
backs. No matter how much you ever,
Okay.
you can't question me because I have been reliant all throughout time. You can watch my transcendence, and like you cannot let it go and go, Dave is going to fuck me over. There'll be never once in your lives you're going, Dave will fuck me, unless you really are a piece of shit. You say something weird, I'll be like, okay, I'll point it out, but that's just Sagittarius,
You done, Dave?
So blame it on the star sign.
3 Dot is so
All right,
70s.
Rose.
All I wanted to say was that
He
chick-
motherfucking Rose,
Oh
bitch.
my God, he can't stop talking. He can't stop talking because he doesn't want me to talk about summer. Do you, Dom? Do you? That's why, right? You don't want me to point out that.
You know what? If you want to be depressing, go for it.
Stop talking, Dave. You didn't keep your word. You don't have my back. You're lying. You said you'd stop talking and let me say the 2 things that she said of value, which was that, what the hell's her friggin' name? Robin Lane is in a cult. That came out. At least she said that. And then she said one other thing about the Lawson family. That's all I wanted to point out, that even in her mutterings, at least something of value came through her crazy, drunken, meth head up brain. All right, Dave. Come back.
Giggles said Robin Lane was in
All
a
right,
cult.
Dave, come back to it.
Yeah, in a cult.
Well,
I support Rose.
I don't know who Robin Lane is.
That. That's just. I want to just say that.
So crazy, Dave. You're so. What are you drinking, Dave? What'd you take? A Molly? Did you take a Molly?
I'm drinking some Rose.
What? Rosé? Some rose wine.
Some Rose. Yeah.
You high on some rose chocolates, Dave? Are you high on? What are you high on?
I dig everyone. You know that, Rose.
Dave, what you high on? Come on. So, you're on something. Just a little bit. You can tell. It's okay.
I'm on you.
You can put your high on me. Wait, who do you love, Dave?
I got some Paper Cut Tina dancing.
You're hot for her. I know. Who you hot for, Dave? I think.
Hang on just a second.
He's everybody's
Hang on
man.
just a second. I gotta say
We're
this.
all gonna play with you. We're all
Joe,
gonna have you. We're gonna lay you in
please
Joe, I
play
agree
with me.
you, Joe.
God, I knew he was going to say that.
We're
Please
gonna
play with me.
Are you predicting my movements, Paper Cut?
Oh man,
He needs something.
I know.
Okay, hold on just a second. Joe, I'm with you. I can't watch The Jungle either. All right, carry on. Keep going.
Did you guys watch the
Hey, if y'all haven't subbed up, please sub up. Please
sub up. Can we like
Sub up, even if you never
can we like
come
look
back
at chat
again.
and go,
That's
you
what I
haven't done
said.
it. What's wrong with you? Let's pinpoint him. But hey, Paper Cut and Rose, did you guys see like the before you guys came in or whatever? Were you like in the bushes watching the interview before that with
Which
me?
interview? No, I came in because somebody said to come over, and I did. But then I had to go back because I was late, so I was trying to go back and watch, and then I
Well, Leanie was grilling me, like literally, like
I bet. I hope so. And how'd you do?
It was crazy.
Awesome.
You gotta like go back and rewatch.
All right, I will. I definitely will.
Yeah. I couldn't
it
stay
wasn't
over at
even,
Ernie's right now. I couldn't watch Giggles anymore. I just.
Tell me why. Was she just acting too crazy?
Well, it's
or
just such slow talk, and she, I like her. Not
so
because she comes in my
distracted.
chat
She's
now
all
and then.
over the
She's
place.
just
Oh, she does?
seriously
Donna,
has an
hi,
addiction
Donna.
problem.
Good to
But
see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
just,
really,
Hello.
I mean,
is that why you got down?
no, I got down because something came up about my router,
Oh.
but
Well,
it said
actually,
my mic
paper
was
cut.
on.
Your router is affecting the chat right now. You're crackling again.
Am I really?
Yeah,
You
but
are
Am
not.
I
a little
really?
bit.
You are crackling again, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I
Yeah.
feel like
Oh
you're
wait,
fine.
I'm only up
Hey,
to
but I want to ask this
27%.
about Ernie's. I want to ask this really quick too, guys. So you said that she had Ernie had like 9 people up, women
Yeah.
up there, all screaming
Yeah.
and yelling at each other. Are they screaming and
Except
yelling
me.
at each other over him? Over
No.
him?
No, they're just
No.
Or over?
Over each
none
other.
of them. It was just like Dolly's panel. None of them can let anybody else talk. They can't take turns. So they're all talking at once. They're all talking on top of each other. They're all bitching each other out. Every one of them is swear, except for Paper Cut. One of them said, Paper Cut, I dare you to say, shut the fuck up, bitch, or something to somebody. And she did do, yeah,
Shut
and
the
you
fuck
did do.
up. So I did.
Paper Cut would be the first one to jump in that jump rope. She's like, "Oh yeah, fuck you, you cocksucking motherfucker."
Because they expected me not to. I don't think Lips is going to come after me or anything.
No, she doesn't. She's one of the ones who cannot ever stop talking and yelling. She can't stop.
Lips.
Yeah, she
I've
can't.
seen her before. I've seen her inside her house, sitting up on her bed.
Really? What's she
Yeah,
look like?
2 years ago. Oh, I don't want to say. I mean, she could look different today. Yeah.
She's
I kind of consider Lips my
Wait, what
friend.
happened? Did Tashi jump down? Yeah, she did.
Lips is I mean, I learned a lot of in detail intel from her from her channel about the Summer Wells case. But then later she tried to then she sort of took it back. So it was like she's changed or something and then acted like it's just everything about her is weird. She either loves me or hates me. She a lot of people, I don't think she likes Ernie. So she used to hate that I was, supporting Ernie. But then she knew that I didn't want to hear it, and then but then we had this fight because she was bashing Ernie in a private chat but then trying to pretend she wasn't or trying to tell me the truth. Everybody's like, I know the truth. I'm not bashing. I'm telling the truth. It's like, and then finally I got pissed and then she acted like she didn't do anything. And I said, you wouldn't stop bashing this guy. And I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Then later she wanted to come
Joe,
into
I'm
the
with
chat.
you on that.
And on what, me? Or who? Who are you talking
Oh
about?
no, I was talking
Hi,
to
chat.
Keep
Hi,
going.
chat.
Oh, talking to the chat. Yeah, I got
I was
to
just,
Emily.
yeah, keep going.
So then anyway, she made these really interesting videos that I thought were pertinent to the Summer Wells case, where, she said that these two people, Marlena Crawford, who was there the morning Summer went missing and had a close relationship with the Wells and was constantly leaving her little daughter of the same age as Summer at their house for them to babysit, which Don Wells actually complained about at one time, how Marlena was always dumping her kid off at their house, so they had to deal with it, and he said it like that. And she was there that morning, and then later said that Marlena and her brother Ricky both said that their father said that Don Wells had confided to the father, who he'd known a long time, that he had sacrificed Summer to wash away their sins. And later she took that back. But then it also seemed like could have been a lie. But then why would Don, to cover up that they sold her? But what? And then, or to make excuses like, oh well, we sacrificed her to a religious cult, and then that he regretted it. But it would be a weird thing for him to tell somebody that was an old friend if it's a lie, because see, this is why I always thought that maybe Dawn had promised her a long time ago to a cult leader because she was a little girl of that bloodline.
That's weird.
Yeah, and that he would get a lot of money because the cult leader had buku bucks, especially any LDS or Mormon. So anyway, so then that's why, in my opinion, they named her Summer Moon Utah Wells, because she was destined for Utah and the Mormon cult. And
No, that's weird.
And that's what I thought.
Sorry, Rose. I mean, sorry.
Okay. I think it's weird that you keep telling me it's weird. It makes me think you know something and you're
I
trying to
thought-
cover it up.
Oh,
Dave,
Well, I
it's
think
intimidating you.
it's-
Dave, it's making you look bad.
Well, if I want to like explain why I think that's weird, is like I think it's more basic, like common sense.
Basic. Well,
Yeah,
what is
basic as
Dave, you
in.
say, as in what? What you make literally no
Well,
sense. Dave.
that Dawn is a pedophile from root, and that she was at age where she was going to go into school and be able to talk to people, not like in house. It's going out house, right? And so then she had to be gotten rid of. That's what I think.
I know
there.
all that. And all of that stands, but I still
It's
think
common sense.
But Don Wells grew up in the world of trafficking. He knows it. It's what he does. It's what the family does. It's not a rare random occurrence. It's how they operate. That's what he does with his life. He's in and out. He's in trafficking.
He tried to sell little 3-year-old boy.
He tried to sell his own 2-year-old son when he was 19.
Oh, 2-year-old son.
For drugs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he,
Hi,
drugs
Markilla.
Years back.
He said, when he was 19. And he said, you will sell your soul for drugs once you're hooked. And I believe him. Now, I don't know what Jimmy was saying. Did you watch Did you watch what Jimmy said? Were you watching? Remember, so Jimmy did a live, what really happened to Summer Wells or something like that. But then it still seemed like he wasn't really answering it or acted like he didn't know. But I think
tonight he was like, I think he said like he didn't believe in trafficking.
He doesn't believe in it?
I think he said that tonight. I'm not sure.
Again?
I feel like he just said it.
Now I think he's leaning more towards
No, he just said it. Like,
what he said.
He was doing a call-in show and was like saying like he doesn't think that's what happened.
That's what I thought. I thought he was going back to acting like trafficking didn't exist and that they never know.
But I think that benefits a creator where they like, take people off guard where they're like going, does he?
And then
Doesn't he?
And then, wait. So Dave, does he think that she was killed by Candace and then buried nearby? Is that what he said he thinks? Because I was trying to
he didn't like say what he thought. He's saying, I don't think it was trafficking.
That little shit.
Well, I did hear him say, you guys, about that whatever what's the name of that little kid that's missing or whatever. He did mention
wow. He also doesn't.
He thought maybe the little boy, whoever, that case he's working on, something VU, was maybe sold. And I was surprised that he would just readily admit that. Well, that was the day before. So today, so, he's open to it a little bit now. He is. He's seeing, yeah.
He took a class in trafficking.
What?
Yeah. He took a class in it for some reason when he was studying something. He knows all about it. He's just.
When did he tell you that?
Really
he
worries
told
me.
You that?
Sorry, Rose. You're saying who?
Jimmy.
Nah.
He told you that. He told you that.
I don't believe that.
All about it. Yeah, but when he was training to do, it was either truck driving school or it was when he was doing that FBI class or he was trying to be a private investigator. Something. I know that he said that once a long time ago, and for some reason he had to take a class about trafficking. So I know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I feel.
Hold on, Rose. I gotta kind of push back on that because when we were talking, when Ernie brought it up on your channel and I saw it, I brought it up on Easy's channel and they were like, "Oh, nah, you're an idiot." I was like, once I watched the video of the trafficking, like the how
Sound of freedom.
big it,
Sound of
how,
freedom.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, say it, Rose. What's the name of the video?
Sound of freedom.
Sound of Freedom.
Mm.
That he said himself was like going, I didn't know, I was like ignorant. He's saying he admitted he was ignorant, and that it does happen. And I feel bad for freaking like saying, talking shit for everyone that brought up, thinking that it was trafficking, right? That it was maybe that she was sold,
We talking
and
about
then
Ernie or Jimmy? Which one?
I'm talking about Jim, talking about like he saw it, he watched it, and was like going, it's
Oh,
opened my
yeah.
eyes. It should open everyone's eyes.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
did say that, the
That's
movie.
true. He said that. I mean, PJ said when she and Jimmy went to visit the Wells, and the Wells invited them up, that she really thinks that Candace has a very deep, burden, that it's all about Candace for PJ. She doesn't think she was sold. I find that shocking. And then but at the same time, Ernie, who does believe in, I would say, no, that Summer was sold to pay off that debt that Don got himself into head over heels. He got into deep. He would say that Candace is got a heavy burden, and you don't do your baby like that. So Candace is definitely the worst one of all of them. However, I sort of feel like Don is equally responsible, because I think he, in a way, drove her to. I feel like he manipulated the whole thing so that Candace looked like she did it, felt like she did it.
Yeah, she was
but
horribly attacked.
but Candace did make the final decision, I think, or something like that. But
hold on, Rose. I don't
feel
know.
like
I think
Dawn
you're in the weeds a bit, because Candace
you're
is
trying to protect the
clearly,
trafficking ring,
how many
CIA.
years difference between Dawn and Candace?
What?
It's significant, right?
What?
I mean, she's like maybe 12 years younger than Dawn.
Yeah.
So basically, Candace is his kind of young thing.
a
You know what
man
I'm saying?
can drive a woman. A man can drive a woman to a lot of acts. For example,
Right.
if
And
a guy
also
bullies,
you can
if a
make
guy,
your
if a guy, let me
significant.
talk, Dave. Dave, you
Yeah,
gotta
but I
play
think
fair.
that, hold
No,
on. I think
you
that
hold on.
I think
Oh,
in a
let
lot
her-
of ways. Hold on, let me get my point across.
Hey,
I think in
hold
a
it.
lot
Wait
of
a minute, wait,
ways.
wait,
Just try to-
hold up.
just try to
Hold up.
quicker. Three
Females
Dot, you
unite.
just have to say it a little
So
quicker.
annoying.
You just gotta say it a little quicker, 3 Dot.
I just muted everybody so I could talk a minute. It says Leanie's Club up there somewhere or something. I don't know. First, I just want to say hi to everybody that came in that I didn't get to say hi to.
Hi.
I guess I need to put my trigger warning up. Somebody jumped in. You can unmute your mics. That's fine. I just want to get your attention. And we're having a conversation, which means, Dave, you got to let Rose talk. Then Rose is going to let David talk. And then, it kind of goes like that. That's talking over each other. Nobody's hearing you and you're not getting your point across. So let's play nice or take your crowns home. Love you guys. Keep going. This is interesting.
Yeah, and Leanie, can you put our names up under all our faces?
Yeah, let
You just
me hold on.
Type it
Leanie.
in and
Hold on, let me
Papercut Tina, Team Rose, and 3 Dot motherfucking
Okay,
Dave, bitch.
Dave, bitch. That's right. That's your name. That's how you got to present yourself, Dave. 3
well, you know
Dot.
what I saw,
Okay,
you guys, and I don't know if it was months before or a year before, but I saw Facebook posts, and it might have been on Prayer Garden, because she really dug deep with different people, where literally there were Facebook posts on Candace's pages, whatever they're called, where what do you do when your child goes missing? This was planned for quite some time.
That's what I think.
Yep. And she
Yeah.
was looking at all these different missing children. Now, I've done that, right? But it's out of intrigue.
She couldn't wait to get rid of Summer.
Well, I would never type in you know, what do you do
She
when
couldn't
a
wait to get
child
rid of
goes
Summer because
missing?
Summer became Dawn's new girlfriend, and she wanted her husband back. Summer
Oh,
was
straight up. I
Dawn.
totally believe that. Keep going.
Yeah,
Yep, totally believe. Keep going,
you know,
Rose. You're on to something.
well, so for example, if a man takes his wife to court and fights her for the kids, or cheats for whatever, drives her, gaslights her, drives her to drink, and then says, "Oh, you're an alcoholic. I'm taking the kids," but he really did everything he could to push her over the edge, right? Like they're trying to push Ernie Shell over the edge. So Dawn is always fondling the little girl and no longer his wife. She feels neglected. And also her little girl didn't want her at all. She was all daddy's girl. I don't want you, mommy. I only want daddy. So of course this little girl becomes literally the bane of her existence. It happens. And supposedly Candace did try.
Keep going, Rose. You're on a tangent. Keep going.
Supposedly Candace did try to, like, according to Dawn, win her daughter's affection. They both had sex with her, not just Dawn. But Candace didn't. I mean, little Summer did not want the mother. She only wanted the father. That hurt the mother's feelings deeply.
Well, we don't know, honestly, if she had sex with her too. And let's just say she didn't. And it was just the father.
Well,
Don Wells.
I think it was,
oh, I love you, whatever he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he called her like a beautiful queen, and she was really, really young. Remember that?
Yeah, because that's how he sees 5-year-olds. He likes 5-year-olds.
Right. But my point is, she probably did feel like she was, more special to him, and probably did like him more and all of that, because the little girl slept every night.
He
says that.
He picked up his daughter
Mhm.
and took off her diaper and brought her downstairs for their little session before they went to sleep.
Oh, for God's sake.
And Candace was left stoned off out of her mind as much as she could get herself stoned to cope with it and pass out on the couch while the boys did God knows what, and that was the way.
All right, Dave.
I'd like to ask you, what do you mean, oh man?
Hold on, Leanie. Not hold on. Sorry.
The whole thing
Leanie.
is horrible. Anybody
Leanie, I'm going to hop down for a few minutes, finish up my laundry, and I'll come back.
And fix your internet.
Okay, honey.
Oh, that's right. I'll reboot the damn thing again. All right. Love you guys.
Love you, honey.
Love you. Come back.
Because honestly, Adakor, I kind of get you.
Well, I listen to the parents, and I think that Jimmy was acting like the parents were lying the entire time for the last 3 years. Just
whose parents?
Of it was this big lie. I don't agree. I don't.
Whose parents?
Jimmy thinks that the parents, Dawn and Candace, have been lying through their teeth this entire time. You can't lie like that. People don't lie like that. They can't. They have to set
lying
it up.
About what, Rose?
Their daughter, for fuck's sake, Dave. What the hell?
Well, I mean,
lying about
how
what happened
so?
to their daughter, hon. That she was abducted. That was he thinks they just lied and lied and lied. I honestly think Jimmy thinks that they killed her and buried her on some other hill in the neighborhood or something. You know what I'm saying? You just made me lose my train of thought.
Why would they kill her?
Accidentally or not? Because Candace would hit the kids. And the friends thought Candace was capable of killing her because she was so jealous. And she was that kind of person. She would hurt the kids. She hated kids. She told Dudley Arjan, she said, "Don't you know I hate kids?" And Dudley was like, "What the fuck?" Because I guess
Rose, who's Dudley?
Dudley Arjan, the guy that was interviewed by Molly Golightly and JLR and Olivia, and they had that dinner with Dudley and his wife, and Dudley worked for Don Wells, and Dudley was the one who said that Don Wells got really, really sad and looked like he'd lost his best friend like 2 days before Summer went missing, on the Sunday before she went missing, he just fell to pieces. And Dudley was like, "Wow, what the fuck's going on? Are you okay, Don?" Like Don was devastated. And it could have been that the other rumor is that they had to sell both kids, both the youngest, because that's how bad the
Is
debt
Dudley
was.
like a coworker?
He worked for Don at one point.
Okay.
And then he got fired that Sunday before Summer went missing. He got fired out of the blue. And then they tried to blame Dudley. But that didn't fly because Dudley had been fired. And then they tried to act like Dudley might have taken her out of retaliation, which is bullshit. But that was another telling thing. And then when Jimmy said that he didn't think the boys knew anything about it, I thought that was wrong too, because that younger boy couldn't even speak for months. He was traumatized. And we don't know about the other two, but if that boy didn't know anything, he would be able to talk. He wouldn't be traumatized like that. And like Ernie Shell must have been after he got tased 9 times and stuck in that weirdo ward where they tied him up on a metal chair for 2 hours and didn't even give him a bed with a mattress. He had to sit in a metal chair. And that's how they helped him. The big mean cop, those nice cops, that they helped Ernie Shell by beating the fuck out of him and locking him up until he finally escaped. Yeah, if you needed a ride and your car was stopped and you needed a ride on the side of the road, would you want to get picked up by a bunch of cops who gaslit you and then tased the fuck out of you?
Yeah, like 4 or 5.
At least
I'd be open.
Right? Yeah.
Team Rose, you want to give Leanie a shout out?
Leanie, shout out!
Hit the like, subscribe.
Hey, really,
Hit the like.
really quick, I just want to say hi to those that are coming in. I want to say hi to Hope. And I think that's, if I've missed you guys, it's just because I get so wrapped up in what the panel is saying. So if I've missed you guys coming in, please show me a little bit of grace. It's kind of like for me, whenever somebody comes to my home, I will give you my undivided attention. I'm not going to pay attention to what's going on in the yard too much unless my dogs are involved. So I am trying to kind of watch and chat a little bit and watching who's here and whatnot. So thank y'all for hanging out with us. I think this is worth talking about. That's why I'm letting it go on. And just know it's a trigger warning. And I'm going to throw in my 2 cents here just because I want to. I totally believe that Summer was trafficked. I don't like to talk on it too much. I don't mind listening to it, but I don't like to talk about it too much because I just don't want to be that person that I'm profiting anything off of her name. I don't have any cash apps. I don't have any, my thing is not hold on, Rose. Hold on, Rose. Let me speak.
I hate that argument.
Let me, it matters. It matters to me. It matters to me because, now we're in a true crime community, so of course we're going to talk true crime. But when
And you're
it's
not
been
monetized.
3
You're allowed
years,
to talk about her.
right. So that's what I'm trying to get across. That everything, even if I was monetized, there's going to be true crime that we're going to talk about. So I just,
Rose, respect.
I just don't think she should be worrying
so
about
all
it.
I want to say,
Anything's wrong. I mean,
no, I'm not worried. I'm
not going to talk about Summer then because it's just ridiculous.
No, you can, Rose, you're not listening. You're not listening. You can talk about Summer. I just don't want people, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't personally talk about her too much unless I'm in a chat like this.
Okay. All right. Well, let's change the subject.
Come. No, we don't have to change the subject. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying
me
at
either.
all. I don't want people, I'm learning a lot. I totally, like I said, I totally agree with that. I think at this point, I don't understand how anybody believes that she was anything but trafficked. The cops are doing nothing to try to find this child. They have shut up everybody who has tried to find this child. They don't want to talk about this child. It is a complete subject. That should be, if anybody has any questions whether this child was trafficked or not, pay attention to what's going on around law enforcement and the people who are driving the community. If they do not want to talk about it, they know. And there's stuff that they do not want exposed. And I'm telling you, this child was trafficked. And that is why the cops can sit and say all day long, it's an open investigation. Fuck you. It's not an open investigation. You're not doing enough. And you already know, and you're not going to say you know, because then it shows how vile and corrupt your own police department is. And that is where I'm at in the situation. She was trafficked, bottom line, and how anybody can think she is not, how anybody could think that the parents just uh, killed her or whatever and believe their stupid story. They're full of shit. I don't care who you are, you're full of shit because those they would be in the jail if that's what happened. But because the police know she was trafficked, they can't arrest the parents and they're not going to keep investigating because they're corrupt themselves. And Summer is probably not the only child in that area, in that jurisdiction that has not been trafficked. There's my take on it. Continue.
Well, I thought that it was Don was is self-exposing when he was like saying like where like within hours after Summer went missing, like did an interview where he was like she's in the depths of hell, kind of she's being tortured and it's dude. I mean, to if you were like just any father, a real father that really gave a shit and didn't know anything about it, your child was abducted, you would be like, please bring my child back. He was going, yeah, she's fucked. I mean, that's just flat facts.
That's because he knows what those. That's because he knows.
It's disgusting. We know who Don is. Everyone knows who Don is. No matter how much he wants to like cover it up, that guy's a piece of shit. And freaking yeah, he should be in jail for like a million times over life.
But Dave, why do you think it's
Yeah,
so
but he's
Unless you
not
want to
going to be
nuke
in
him,
jail.
in an electric chair.
They can't put him in jail because he's got too much on the corruption of their authorities.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they would have to all go to jail. That's the truth of the matter. They're not going to put him in jail. They're all in it to get. I'm telling you, hear me. They all are in this together.
This is where it sucks to be a creator and having a take, right? When you declare something,
Dave,
I just want to say, when you declare something, you have a take, and everyone like then takes positions and either subs you or don't, or like follows you or don't. So I mean, the best thing, as I think, in my opinion, is being a creator is being, kind of in that I don't believe either way. Let the the talkers on the channel have their takes, and you could be like, yeah, maybe I'm not sure. I think you should probably not sure. If you really want to have like a big balance of a big strong base of just like people going, yeah, I trust this channel.
People from having an opinion. That's interesting, Dave. Because you think that we're going to be taken down if we think that it was trafficking, right? Because you know how it works.
Not taken down. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to embrace every person that could possibly be watching, when you have a hard take on something, when you make a hard decision, well, then they're going to like go, yeah, I don't agree with you. Peace out. You want to have Dave, you want to be embracing.
No. I will not. I absolutely will not embrace something that I feel strongly about. It's not going to happen. Now, do you have the right to think differently than I do? Absolutely. And I will always stand up for your right to speak however you feel about it. Even on my panel, I will give you a platform to speak how you believe on something. If it means that somebody doesn't agree with what I'm saying or what I'm doing, it is their right not to sub up, not to be here. There's the door. Go ahead. I'm not wounded from it. I'm not going to be wounded that you are not going to stick around for it. You see what I'm saying? If you've watched any of my videos, if you've watched any lives that I have done, this is actually the first time anybody has really heard me on my channel say exactly what I thought. And but I have that right,
I
not just
sense
because it's
that.
my channel. I have the right to feel it. You see what I'm saying? I will go to your
Yeah.
channel if you gave me the platform and you asked me how it happened, and I'm just going to tell you. Do I believe that there are some instances that have a gray area that I'm not sure about? I will be the first person to sit. One of the talks we had on here was about the knife sheath in the Brian Koberger case. I think it was Tashi that came up here, and I was like, I just had a black and white thing with it, and Tashi was like, well, this is, I think it was Tashi that had, well, I think that maybe it could, the knife sheath, the knife, she had a different way that maybe the fingerprints could have got on the knife sheath. Do you know I went to bed that night and I thought about it until I fell asleep, what she was saying? I woke up thinking about it, and I woke up the next day after I had thought about it, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, now I have to redo my thinking. I have more research to do. So I am not closed-minded whatsoever on any subject except for my belief in God. I am not closed-minded on anything. And if you give me some kind of substance, I will go and do my own research on it. I don't expect just because Leanie sits up here and says, by the love of God, y'all better hear me. And that's just the way that I talk. That means that I'm passionate. So if I say that, that doesn't mean you, I don't want you in my chat if you do not agree with what I'm saying.
No,
All
that's
I'm
not what I
asking you
was
to do
saying.
is
I
go
was
do
saying
your own
when you have a hard
research on
take
it.
on something, when you really declaratively say, "I believe this," I think that's
Uh-huh.
not beneficial to your following.
Right.
I don't get, but okay, but that's their choice though. So what you're saying is I should sit on the fence with everything so that I could have a huge channel? That's not going to happen here,
No, I think
man.
no,
It's just
that's not what I'm.
not.
That's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that you should probably be let the you could like lean, but when you have
No,
a
I'm not going to
hard
lean.
fact,
Oh no,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
say
I don't know.
anything fact.
My
Listen,
opinion. My
listen,
opinion.
Dave. I Okay, and I appreciate your opinion. I never said this is a fact. That never came out of my mouth. I said this is exactly what I believe. I have the right to say that. If people in my chat or even on my panel say, "Leanie, I don't agree with you about this. I just think this is the way it happened, whatever." Do you think I'm going to sit here and start kicking people out of my chat? That would be me dictating what anybody thinks, what I'm going to allow people to think in my chat. If they sat right there and said, no, I don't believe that at all, I think she was accidentally murdered or whatever, and they're scared to talk, do you think I'm going to delete that comment because it doesn't line up with what I think? Hell no. I'm for freedom of speech. You think what you want to think. I'm not a closed-minded person.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Not at
yeah.
Well,
all.
that's
But
not what I
I'll
was
be
saying at all.
damned
I'm
if
just I just like
that is
as a
exactly what you're saying.
no, not at all.
That's
I'm just saying
exactly
like
what you're
when you
saying. You
declaratively
said I
hold
would.
on. I'm beating a dead horse, kinda, but I think you're kind of like beating around the bush.
You
But I
don't
mean,
want. You don't
if
want
you
to have an opinion.
no,
You
it's
can
honest. It's
say
honest. When you
anything.
declaratively say
Anything
something like is
right.
a fact, right?
You
As
too
a
have
create,
said she
just
was
as a
sold.
creator, I can say that as like
I
a
never said
talker,
that.
like a talking head, right? But I mean, we kind of lost the point because I don't even know what you said that was declarative, but it was, in my opinion, declarative. So if you as a creator like declare something, like say if either let's say that you're like let's Don the Wells situation, right? You're going, they were in fact bad people and did something to Summer, or you totally think that the other way. When you decide one side of that fence or the other, you have then excluded that other group as watchers because
That's not true. They might watch for
That was my
another
point.
reason.
No.
They might watch to argue their point, Dave. I mean,
And
I get
that's
people who
exactly
try to
what
convince me they watch. They watch for drama. They watch for also to attack people who have a point of view or whatever. You're allowed to say what you want to say. You know, you can pussyfoot
no,
around and
Dave,
be a go on.
no, Dave, I totally got what you said. You said it 3 different ways, the same thing. I totally got what you said. I think if you went back and listened to what I say, I'm not beating around the bush with anything. I am plain out telling you what I believe happened. Am I saying it's factual? I cannot say it's factual. I
Yeah, she's saying what
don't
she believes.
know. I
Right.
wasn't there. I'm telling you how I believe, but I'm not. But what you're saying is by me telling you exactly what I believe instead of sitting on the fence saying this could that could have happened or this could happen and be wishy-washy with it, then I'm unless I do it that way, I'm going to lose subs. That's what you're saying. I don't care about that. I have the right to believe what I'm saying.
But
Did I say
what did
it's
you say?
fact?
Because I don't remember at all.
Most people
You're gonna
agree with you
you're gonna have
anyway. Very few people
okay.
are trying to, convince everybody that she wasn't trafficked. It's like she was trafficked since the day she was
All I'm going to
born.
say is what I believe to be. This is all I'm going to repeat again because I think I've said it a million times.
It's all
Is
speculation.
I believe
And yeah,
I didn't,
Dave says
but it's my
defending the trafficking
speculation.
ring. God,
It
Dave.
it is my
God.
speculation, and just like you're allowed your speculation, I'm allowed my speculation. I never ever used the word fact or factual. I said, I believe this child to have been trafficked. That's what I said.
I'm sorry, Leanie, but
And yes,
is that what it was said? Because I'm really not sure.
He's
okay,
just
so you're welcome to you're welcome to go back and listen to it or not listen to it and just act like
Oh
we
my
never had the
God.
conversation. That's
Also,
I'm sorry.
exactly what I said.
I'm just vague.
Dave, do you believe she was trafficked or not?
I do, but that's me. I'm a talking head
Why
on
aren't you like
StreamYard.
saying? Well, why
I'm
wouldn't
not a
you say
creator.
it?
If
But
I was a
why would
creator, I might be more balanced.
we're just people.
But why?
Oh my God, this is
Why
annoying.
why would you be more
Because I want
balanced
to
for
embrace
subs?
everyone, like everyone's opinions matter. And I think that as a creator,
Have I kicked
having
you
a channel,
have I kicked
that
you off
you
my
should
panel?
not be
Have
one
I
way or the
kicked you off
other,
my
because
panel?
that does not allow, people to have like there's no balance there.
Have I kicked you off my panel?
No, because I'm motherfucking Dave.
Yeah. Okay. Have I kicked anybody out of my chat? No. That's not who I am. The people that have been here since day 1 with me know that I'm going to shoot it straight even if it hurts. Just gonna. I'm just gonna. And if that makes me a bad person because I believe one way and I'm not sitting on the fence and being wishy-washy, and if that makes me to where I never grow and get past
So
200 subs, I'm
I
absolutely
get you.
okay with that.
Having a take is awesome. I think that is real. Because you isolate your group. You really do realize that, right?
And you know what? I'm okay with that because as long as I'm true to myself, because that's what it's about. It's about me. I can go out here and just be anybody on these streets too, but I'm authentic and I'm real and I'm not making shit up as I go
True. You'll have a
along.
nice
This is who
tight
I
base,
am.
right? But you're not going to actually
And I'm cool with
have
that.
a bigger. Your platform is going to be isolated. You know that.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Cool.
that. And you know what, Dave? I am not looking for like-minded people like myself. That's not what I'm looking for at all. The reason why I'm on here is because A, I do like true crime, but B, because I like people more, because I want to know people's experiences and I want to know their lives. That's what keeps me going here. Okay. So I have said this from the beginning in every one of my lives. I pray when I come online, I pray, God, let me have 8 people to talk to. Why I chose 8, I couldn't tell you. It was just a number that came to mind. So if 8 people every night are the ones that show up and we sit around and shoot the mess and they tell me their stories and tell me about the daffodils that are blooming, and that's all I got, I'm okay because I'm not out here to be YouTube famous and I'm not out here to make money off of this. I'm out here to be a friend. That's it. But I'm
I'll
allowed
make
to
you
have my
famous.
opinion.
You know
I don't
that's.
need you to make me
I'll
famous.
make you famous.
Listen, Dave, honey, I will stand alone or I'll draw the crowd. It's up to you. It matters not. It matters not. You
What's
see what
that
I'm saying?
saying?
It's not that deep for
Stand
me.
alone or
I
fall.
don't know.
There's a saying. Stand
Oh,
alone.
if you don't stand for something, then you fall for anything.
There you go.
Yeah. But no hard
That
feelings
was my
at
biggest
all. I
problem
just
with
want you to
White
understand who I
Rabbit.
am.
White Rabbit was the biggest fence sitter, right? Never had a take. Never.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna be offensive. If it becomes offensive and my chat is saying, "Look, I just can't handle this. I don't want to do this," then I'm gonna be like, "Let's just change the subject." If it gets too deep and it gets
Let's
hurtful
change the subject.
where it's
Wild Angel,
actually
I have a question for you.
hurting people.
Mel called you
Hold
out.
on. Hold
Come on
on,
the
hold on.
StreamYard.
Let me finish. See, you don't understand how this is working over here. Okay, let me finish this, and then you can go on and have a discussion with Wild Angel.
Cool.
Uh, I'm not going to sit on the fence for anything. Just not going to happen. I'm going to have my opinion. You can have your opinion, and I will fight for your right to have that opinion. The minute it becomes ugly and people are being hurt, I'll shut it down. All right, Wild Angel, Dave called you up. Do you want to come up? I will drop the link and we will move right on along.
Let's
Or anybody.
discuss.
Anybody can come up. Let's discuss. I will drop that link. Dave, big hugs, buddy. Big hugs. I hold no animosity.
Thank
And
you.
I think
I
I
think
did.
maybe I was
Did I
muted.
do it?
Thank you. I hug you too. I love you.
I okay, good. Big hug. Let's just hug
It's
it out at
new.
the
It's
end. You know
new,
what I'm
but I
saying?
do
Let's
kind of
just
dig you.
you dig wow, Dave. You know, Dave, let me tell you this. Let me tell everybody. I dropped the link in chat. You're welcome to come on up here and let's have a little fun. Tina's back. But Dave, let me tell you this about myself. I'm either in first gear or I'm in fifth gear. You either like me or you hate me. I have never, ever, ever in my whole life heard somebody say, that Leanie, she's all right. Like I can take, you like me or hate me, and I'm okay with it. But at the end of the
Mhm.
day, let's just hug it
You're all
out and
right.
move right on along.
Yeah.
Life's short, too short. Hey Tina, what's going on? Wait, let me see that cup,
Hi.
Tina. Tina,
Am I
let me see your
crackly?
cup.
Am I crackly for the third
Not this
time?
time. Look at that. She's got a
You
little
sound okay.
fall cup. Let's guess what Tina has in the cup.
Oh God.
It's got to be something warm. The last time I got this right, didn't I, Tina? Didn't
Something
I?
warm.
The
It
last
is.
time I
It's
knew what you
lukewarm.
were drinking.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
it's
I'm going to
lukewarm.
guess. Okay, I'm going to guess it is apple juice. Is that right or wrong? No?
Wrong.
Dave, what's your guess? It's lukewarm. Dave, come on
Sorry,
back.
I have no
That's
clue.
that's easy.
Take
It's
a guess.
lukewarm coffee.
Nobody drinks lukewarm coffee. How am I supposed to guess
I
that?
do, or
Yeah, that's terrible.
yeah, but I'd be running to the microwave all the time, like I do in the morning. But where did Rose go, you guys?
But my coffee
I
was
think
finally delivered.
Did she get
we're
mad or
blaming
something?
Dave. Maybe Dave upset Rose. I don't know. Maybe I upset Rose. I don't
Nah,
know. Rose is
no.
going to be okay though. Big
Rose is
hugs to
hard,
Rose.
kind of hard to upset.
Well, I wanted to come back
She's
up and see
resilient.
if I wanted to come back up to see if I was crackly, but I hopped over to Ernie Shells to see if he was still live, right? because he did say,
Yeah.
if you're a tiger, will you put to the whole chat yesterday and one other time a couple weeks ago, will you put a lightning and a tiger if you stand behind me and for my cause, right? Being against sex trafficking and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I did that last night. So I came over to visit and I did, and I was able to do a little of both. But I went over there and his live was ended. And I was like, I'm going to catch the tail end. And wow, I'm not even going to give it away. I'll just say, wow. Team Rose missed it too.
Hold on. Intrigue.
No, it
Yeah,
was.
we want to
And it had
know.
to- no, I'm not going to say. It had to do with giggles. And that's all I'm
Oh,
going to say.
see, I don't even know that. I don't even know that person, so I'm
Well,
good.
she's up there all the time, and she was really buzzed, or maybe drunk, or I don't know what she was. But I saw the end, and yeah. So it's hard. You guys think about it. I'm not a mod for his channel,
Papercut.
right?
What's hard?
When I'm going.
Three-dot motherfucking Dave's dick, bitch.
Jesus, you're so unbelievable. Well, I wouldn't know. I mean, how do I know? You could be lying.
She wouldn't know.
He is in California, but anyway, you guys. So when you're a mod for someone, right, and you can't even like get over to their show, like sometimes like Tattooed Angel and Rebels, and then when I do, I like to be there and be present and be. Do you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't want to just put a like in someone's chat and say I'm supporting them. I don't want to do that. And when you're asked to be a mod, I mean, I'm a mod for Rebel and Becca. And I went over on Ernie Shell's chat, ended up going up on panel, thinking I'll just be up here for a half an hour, got sidetracked, got all into the panel, and plumb forgot about her show. And then when I remembered it, hours later, literally, it's the truth, she was done. Is it the end of the world? No. But I did write in comments the truth and what happened. I didn't go, oh, sorry, I missed your show again. So this is really kind of a balancing act. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm only a mod on those two. Like I said, I'm not on Ernie Shell's. And there's different people where if you ask to be a mod, you'll never become one. Like you won't.
Right.
So they wait.
Well, you're a mod here, right?
No, I didn't know that. Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. See?
Everybody
I'm a
that
mod
was
here.
with me on my first live, that's how I did it. Everybody that was with me at my
that's
first
cool.
live are my mods here because they know about my, I figure by now they know about it. I finally went ahead and modded more people than poor Warrior.
Oh my
I made her take
God.
over everything. So sweet. But yeah, so I was just like, all the people that are stuck with me, then.
Oh, good. You just probably had to remind me because I don't always notice, in chats and stuff. Even.
Oh, it's okay.
But
I don't even know how to find them.
Papercut's like, whatever.
No. I counted my mods today because Giggles was saying, you got way too many mods. You mod everyone. Yeah, I have 149, you guys, mods.
Wow.
I counted them.
And everybody gets along?
Well, people are getting along, but I do that so they'll want to come back, and they usually do. I do that so that they feel more secure if perhaps Rapper comes in. But then I found out, and Rapper's okay, he's an okay dude, but you can be cloned with a darn wrench. So really, you're not even safe from him. So it's all, but I kind of need to be careful because I don't know if you know this, Leanie. I'm not saying Dumplin modded everybody under the sun like me, but she was in her channel for I think a couple of months or so, or maybe a few, and 300 people were blocked. She didn't even know. I don't know how she found out.
Papercut, just for a quick question to you.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason why, if you really had to think really hard. Why is it that you kind of are notorious for having a crackling mic?
Isn't that again? I mean, okay, is it
I don't
now?
think, is she
When I
notorious
pull
for
this
that?
out? When I pull this out, is it still
Yeah, it's
crackling?
still
Notorious.
crackling.
That just sucks. Well, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah.
Please don't leave me
I-
up here with 3 Dot Dave too much longer by myself.
3 Dot Dave.
3 Dot Dave. It is. I'm gonna go live when the meeting's done, and you just take your time. But I'm going to.
You know,
because
I don't like promote myself, but yeah, fuck it.
Why do
3
I have
Dot
to be
Dave.
crackly?
Please,
However
go
you type
ahead.
it, subscribe.
What?
Listen,
No.
this is the way I am. Listen, this is the way I am. If you are a subscriber of my channel, go ahead and put your link in the channel as well. But we do etiquette over here. Don't just pop in here to put your link in and then have people subscribe to you and then not be subscribed to the host. I think that's just kind of crappy. And I don't dig it.
Yeah.
But I know 3
I
Dot
think it's
Dave, 3 Dot MF and Dave is subbed
a
to me because
subscriber. Yes,
today
I am.
I found him. I found
I-
him and I called him a
my-
brat and I was like, look at here.
You called
And
him a
right
brat?
away he subbed me.
She knows I'm not a
Yeah,
brat.
I was like,
She's-
Dave,
You're a
such
fanboy.
brat.
You're a fanboy. You're a
Fanboy.
self-admitted fanboy. But I mean, I have a suggestion for creators about subs. That I think that it really is a good thing to have a 20-minute delay on subs, in order when you have a discussion going on where like you have these trolls with these sub accounts where they're like, I want to come in as like some anonymous person, that they should actually have like a delay where you have to sub for like 20 minutes before you can actually have a take. I think that's a good thing.
What? Before you get a wrench?
No. Like before you can talk, like freaking like actually come into chat and be like a voice, right? So like say you're having like an Ernie Shell thing where like you got Nicolina up there, you got freaking like 12 is 12. So I mean like let's say something's going on, right? And so people want to come in with their like their little sub accounts, right? They want to just like come in and talk right away.
Oh.
Make them sub first. They have to sub it and actually wait 20 minutes before they can have a take in chat.
What are we gonna have? A minute timer that you turn over 12 times?
It's 20 minutes. So like
20
they have to
20
sub first and wait 20 minutes before they can talk.
If you could set it up that way.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's a thing.
What? People do that?
Yeah, it happened
they
today.
do.
I was watching Mama T, right? So I saw Mama T on Rose's channel, and it got recommended on my my suggestions, right? So I I know Mama T. I'll check her out. And they're talking about Nicolina and like the whole Mean Girls thing, right? So I was like listening. I was like, it has to take 20 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll sub. And I like hit my timer on my phone. 20 minutes. Hit the timer. And then it went dee 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 dee. Okay, now I can talk. And I like talked to her for like a long ass time.
You mean now you could chat?
Right, now I can chat. But
Yeah.
it took that long in order to have
And
a
it does
take.
make a lot of sense.
That's kind of long though. I don't think people would even really
Yeah, but what it
stay.
is,
Fuck the trolls.
It'd
no,
be
they
10
do
minutes.
stay. Yeah, it is. It is about the trolls, though. It really is. It's because they come in just
Facts.
to cause havoc, say a few things, and then they bounce out. So it
I didn't even know.
deters, and a troll is not going to want to sit there for 20 minutes or even 10 minutes to wait to take a jab at you. So it's
That's
kind of,
right.
Right,
unless you're
Like,
professional.
If you have an open
unless
chat,
you're a professional troll.
Troll.
no, you're literally like paper cut right now. You are open to everyone. That's why you get everyone, right?
Yeah.
And you might think that's awesome, right? But I mean, in
For
a way,
now.
it's kind of exactly. You're going to learn from experience. It's kind of naive, but it's also awesome. But I mean, you should have rules, and you're gonna find them out.
Mine's no
Team
holds
Rose doesn't have
barred.
those rules, right? Which I think that a lot of people think that's awesome, and it is awesome that she can, she's the only kind of arbiter, when it comes to editing like people's chats, right? But I mean, it is something to think about because it is an option, and in a lot of ways, you can like filter a lot of bullshit through having them like jump through those hurdles.
Yeah. I'm not ready to set any rules yet. This has been working for me so far. But what did you guys say? Or
But
not
you got a
guys.
suicide bomb in that process.
Who said what? Well, yeah. Who said what? So Team Rose would literally hop down. She never does that. You guys even remember what was being said? It was about Summer and she was trying to talk and Dave was talking, or vice
Don't
versa.
start drama, PCT. She took a nap.
Oh, it was just that?
No, I think we just disagreed. Maybe me and her. I wasn't disagreeing. I don't know. I think we just disagreed on something, and then Dave was disagreeing with me on something, and so it just got like that. And I think it maybe have just gotten too much. But
Yeah.
I have no hard feelings towards anybody. I hope nobody has any hard feelings towards me. So that's just that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of butthurt.
I just
leaning.
but
I feel like you're
you,
always
Dave?
offensive to me.
Really?
Candy,
Oh, are
we-
you kidding
we
me?
just-
I
we
gave you a
just met.
stand- Dave,
We have no history yet.
Dave, I gave you a standing ovation. Honey, I gave you a standing ovation. Remember
That's what I'm
when
like.
you first came up, I was like
you
a
hug me, I hug you back.
celebrity.
We love each other, dude. Kumbaya.
Yeah.
all right.
Kumbaya.
got a question
Hey,
for
right
Google.
here, they will tell you. Over here, Dave, they will tell you Leanie has kumbaya moments with everybody. That's just the way it goes. All right, Tina,
So,
what's your
like,
question?
I'm
Not that I can
what's
answer,
gonna
'cause I don't know
happen
shit.
is I'm gonna
Google.
drop down and I'm gonna look at Leanie's channel and see your video. How many videos you got? Like in your the
mic's back on.
Not many.
Like 100?
I don't.
She just started.
No, I've only been doing
20?
like a month ago.
10?
No, I've got like 8.
8 videos total?
I think I've got like.
Well, she didn't do
lives,
it every
yeah.
single night when she started. She did one, and you waited
No.
4 days, and then she did a
Yeah.
couple. Maybe
So she's
missed
like
one
me,
day.
like intermittent.
Intermittent. You're funny.
Yeah,
All right,
but
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
ask
what it is like. What it is like, I want to be
Kumbaya,
respectful to
my
certain
lord.
people who've got.
Let's
Oh
see.
my God, Dave.
What do I say?
I'm
Stay
sorry,
right
I was
here.
like talking to
Google.
Warrior Nun.
Mm.
How do I raise the volume? Hey Google. 1.
Volume up.
Oh, volume.
Hey Google,
Oh,
volume up.
Oh, Tashi says, Dave, we convinced her to start her own channel while on Tina's one night.
Hey
That's
Google.
how she's
Volume up.
come about.
Hey
Nice.
Google. Volume up.
The volume's at 5.
Jesus, scared me. All right.
So if
Oh.
you want to turn it down now, you could say, hey Google, volume 2 or volume 3.
Okay, so it's on 5 because I have the heater/fan on. I want to ask and see what it says to this. Hey Google, do a lot of people get butt hurt on YouTube?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Just say, does Dave get butt hurt on YouTube?
Hey Google. Hey Google, does 3 Dave get butt hurt on YouTube?
I don't understand.
Hey Google, who is 3 Dave?
Oh,
According
nice.
to Wikipedia,
Nice.
the Susan G. Komen 3-Day, frequently referred to as the 3-Day, is a 60-mile walk to raise funds for Susan G. Komen for the cure and promote awareness to fight breast cancer.
Oh.
Individual participants must raise at least $2,300 to walk 60 miles over a 3-day weekend.
Wow.
As of 2013, the events are held in 7 U.S. cities.
I said 3-Dave, and she, took it as something else. Wow, that's a
But
beautiful
The
hey,
3-day
was it
Susan
me?
Komen walk. It's Were
I
you
remember
crapping
you
your
guys.
pants, Dave, that somebody was gonna know?
Oh, God.
I don't give a shit. I'm just here for the fun.
That
All
woman
right,
was
listen, guys.
sick.
I am.
Oh. Hmm.
It's
Paper
okay.
cuts going live in a
I'm
minute. Let's
at
go.
3.5. Yep.
Oh, wow.
I am on 3.5 hours, and
Wow.
that is all I'm gonna do. I think we're all gonna head on over to Tina's gonna dance for us and sing for us and
Hold
check
on.
her
Before we go,
birthday.
before we
Check
leave, how many
before we
likes
leave.
do you have at the moment? Because we're gonna
I don't
drive
know. I don't
this
ever pay
shit.
attention
We're
to
gonna like
likes.
really troll those likes. Like freaking,
Okay.
have you guys hit the like? Take a break. Take a break. You come on, hit that
I
like.
okay.
Hit that
Yeah,
like.
y'all hit the like. You know what? I forget about doing that. I
Lights
really,
off.
really do. I forget about
That's how you
that.
get like noticed. YouTube recommends you when you have a like ratio. So I mean, let's
Oh,
get those fucking likes going. If you really care about this channel, you want it
Yeah.
to grow, do the likes and then subscribe. Are you monetized yet? No, you're at like 200 and something. So I mean, freaking let's
yeah.
get her on the road to monetization.
Having a job if you want to be with me.
Fucking A.
That's good.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Lainey. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Dave. I
Lainey. I'll
appreciate that.
hop
You're
down.
welcome.
For sure.
Just
Paper
set up
cut,
my
go live.
live.
All right.
Welcome
Thank
to
you so much for coming up
PCT is
here.
Extreme. If you guys want to come over to PCT is Extreme.
Yeah, drop the link.
I can't. I don't know how to do
No,
that.
mods, come on.
Oh, okay.
On the ball.
Thank you, Lainey. It was
Tattooed
fun.
Rebel. I know you know how to drop
You
it.
are Three
You're
Dots coming
welcome.
over. You said you would.
I always do.
All right. Bye, you guys. Thank you.
See you in a minute.
Oh, you're left alone with
All right.
what? Who? 3 Dot? Mother? Fucking Dave, bitch! I love you.
Dave!
Hey, man, great channel. I love
Dave, I love you.
I love the interview. You're super
No, thank
sweet.
you. And I really do want to get into more. Thank
Yeah,
you
let's
so
do it.
much. I do want to get
Yeah,
into more.
no doubt.
And thank you for coming up. I appreciate you so much.
I hope to see
Love
you
big
other
hugs.
places. Peace.
Yeah, I'll be over there. Bye. All right, guys. Yeah, 3.5 hours. I appreciate that. Just want to say thanks to everybody who has come to hang out with us. It was a interesting time. I appreciate Dave for his honesty, for letting me get in his brain a little bit about his life. That's what it's about for me. So we're going to head over to PCTs. Those that are going to be watching on the replay, just to let you know, it's real sweet in the beginning, and then it kind of gets, we kind of go into some stuff and maybe said a few things that hurt each other's feelings, and I hope that we've gotten past that. But it ends well because I give everybody big hugs at the end. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like buttons. I did not know what that meant until Dave just told us. Let's all head over to Tina and give her the support over there. Thanks for being here. See you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be an interesting one. If anybody wants to show up, we're going to do. I've had this one planned for a week. We're talking about faith and beliefisms, and probably do an open panel on that as well. So if you want to join us tomorrow night, I made it for a little bit earlier, I think at 8:30, for those that have to work and stuff. So let's hopefully see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you all. Love you all. Big hugs. Bye, guys.